bí bàbá ṣe máa explain mo máa ń tẹ̀lé gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jáde tẹ́ lọ ṣe campaign èyí tẹ́ lọ ṣe ní Saturday lákùrẹ́ gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe lọ mo tẹ̀lé yín lọ ni mo lè má fi láàrin yín bẹ̀ gbọ́n ẹ̀mí wà pẹ̀lú èmi gan tẹ̀lé yín lórí line gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe káàkiri làwa náà ń rí ẹ fà àwọn Tinubu lẹ̀ ẹ fi gbogbo àwọn àbá yẹn lẹ̀ à ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn àwa la mọ̀ bí tá à ń lọ ohun tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún àwọn ọmọ wa nìyẹn àní ìdílé gbogbo àwọn tí ò bá fẹ́ dá sí kan dá sí àwọn tó ń bá fẹ́ dá sí kan ká máa wọ ká máa yes nígbà tó bá dójú ẹ̀ wọ́n máa join by force by fire torí kí nìdí ohun tẹ̀ ń ṣe tá à ń ṣe yìí tí tó bọ́ àǹtí àtàwọn tó wà ní Amẹ́ríkà tó ń ṣe yìí kò sí ìwà yé rí ó tó gẹ́ ató para wa kúrò nú ìyà ató para wa kúrò nú ẹ̀gbin yóò bá gbajúmọ̀ gbogbo kí gbogbo wa máa jáde ká máa wà nínú ìlú kálánì káàkiri all over the world yóò bá àti ibo lè máa rí ẹ lè ra Hausa ń bẹ̀ kí làwọn kira wa ní Nàìjíríà fún nígbà tá a mọ̀ pé a lè kóra wa jọ kájọ fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan láti túlù yẹn ṣe.
àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ kájọ gbé papọ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọn ò fẹ́ kájọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ gbogbo yẹn náà làwa náà wọ́n fi
kí ló dé nílà tó kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká gbé papọ̀ ni Hausa ò fẹ́ ká gbé papọ̀ Fúlàní ò fẹ́ ká gbé papọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run adé fún mọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa fún wa ṣe Ọlọ́run tẹ̀ ti fún wa ṣe ni torí gbogbo bí bàbá ṣe explain lèmi náà máa ń tẹ̀lé gbóni yes tó bá jẹ́ ká ti tẹ̀lé òfin a ò rófin àwa ò ní ìdìjà àdẹ̀lẹ̀jà mo mọ̀ pé everybody máa lọ separately ni everybody máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ ni.
kí láwọn fẹ́ fi jà Ọlọ́run làwọn gbójúlé Ọlọ́run ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni Ọlọ́run wa fún wa ṣe mo kí yín takuntakun mo kí bàbá wa Sunday Igboho mo kí bàbá wa nílé bàbá wa Akíntóyè Ọlọ́run alọ́ra ẹ̀mí gbogbo wọn ojú ayé wa báyìí ìjà agbára tá à ń jà ìtàn fún àwọn ọmọ wa tó pọ̀ lẹ́yìn ní ti kúrò àwa ìwọ ní gbogbo a máa kúrò ní ìlú gallant travel lọ
mú bàbá mi tá bá tẹ̀ wá kúrò nínú ṣé àsìkò kan wà tán ní ká má tẹ̀ padà sí ilé ni ilé kan ni kò ṣe dé sí mọ́ báyìí
ọ̀dọ́ àǹsọ tẹ́lẹ̀ bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn
ilé ni kò ṣe dé sí mọ́ látàwọn màmá wa tó ti pé 70 wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ nílùú òyìnbó wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ níbi tí yóò ṣiṣẹ́ dé for 35 years wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ kó wá kó pé kó wálé nísìnyí ilé òṣèdé sí ìyẹn kan wá ní ká ṣe sùúrù kó kì í ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú wọn máa jẹ kó dàgbò sùúrù wo.
mo wo túwìtì Adésínà lórí.
ìyẹn ọmọ àgbàdùn ọmọ àlè Yorùbá máa ní.
mo dá lóhùn ṣètìwé ni ó ní àwọn èèyàn máa dúpẹ́ lọ president lẹ́yìn ìgbà lórí jẹ́ mo ní kí náà mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ mo ní kí náà fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní ṣètì láti
ọmọ àlè Yorùbá máa nìyẹn ọmọ àlè Yorùbá gidi.
mo dá lóhùn ni gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ti majesty bíbá gbogbo tweet lórí àgbogbo ọmọ ní àgbogbo tweet lórí fún majesty lálẹ́ ìlú àti sọ̀rọ̀ ìlà rẹ̀ pé kó má jẹ́ kí ìjọba ẹ̀ gbogbo àbútákò fún Yorùbá self determination because it would be better for them to support us right from now.
It's better.
mo ní sẹ́ fún kílè tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fún lẹ́tí wíwá ní sẹ́kọ̀
ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sán nísìn òun lè ní expect kí ó yẹ káwọn òyìnbó yẹn máa ṣe nísìn kẹ́rí gbogbo ìdánṣẹ́ unity Nigeria election tó ní a lè ṣe election nítorí pé àwọn àpọ́n ti yarí pé kò ní selection èmi ò fẹ́ kí agbègbè téèyàn kan bá sọ mo gbọ́ Babájídé Òjútù tó I respect him so much ẹ̀gbọ́n ló jẹ́ sí mi tó ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ní àwọn tó ń ṣe kinní kan ní INEC office ní tí nǹkan táwa Yorùbá fẹ́ ṣe ń sọ pé INEC office ti South East tí mo ń táwa fẹ́ ṣe ni àwa gbé yẹn sábẹ́ kù gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn àgbàlagbà ṣe sọ fún wa mo kí màmá mi wà lórí ètò 2011 a ní láti relocate wọn kúrò ní ó gbóná yẹrùkú ní Tottenham ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa. àwọn náà fẹ́ lọ. ó ti sọ everybody olúkálùkù fẹ́ ní freedom tí wọ́n ní. àwọn yẹn kẹrẹ Irish bá wọn jáde lẹ́ni.
ẹ wo kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi just few weeks ago ní ìsìn ní Ireland. torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo yẹn tó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ kan dáná sọ ẹgbẹ́ àlọ́.
kíní kan wọn èyí báwọn tiwa wá sì ń sọ pé kékeré lẹ́rí ní ensars ẹ̀ ń pariwo mú tẹ̀rán tí nígbà ìtàn níyà wọ́n máa ti jó gbogbo èkó wá gbádùn ẹ̀rí bí jàǹkàrà ṣe rí a ní kí gbogbo ẹ̀ jó wálẹ̀ ká reconstruct gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ lọ sí phase 2 ẹ lọ sí phase 1 omi ò wọnú ilé ẹ lọ sí Dùmọ̀tà omi ò wọnú ilé so kí wọ́n láǹfààní ẹ̀ a country that is a shito Taba lẹ́yìn kọ́lá yìí nísìn ẹ̀gbọ́n tí bàbá wa Fálànà sọ nísìn ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa, thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni sà. Mo fẹ́ ṣe kẹ́ ṣe sùúrù, a sì máa pè wọlé, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀n kan tí Fẹ́mi Fálànà sọ, the senior advocate of Nigeria. Àní kò somi ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. So kí la wá ń sọ pé àní kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó wálẹ̀ ká lè tún tò. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù, ẹ tó ń pè so that ká lè gbọ́n tí bàbá wa Fẹ́mi Fálànà ní láti sọ nísìn.
Stop concentrating on our individual problem. That is what is currently going on. Just read it now. The president was signing one bill, planning something big. Please, I beg you, whatever is not in the exclusive legislative bill or the concurring list, I beg, don't go there as you are doing. On the exclusive legislative list, I'm sure you have told there were 68 items. They cannot be justified. Those were powers put in the Constitution by the defunct military dictatorship in Nigeria. When they thought, and they were right. Out of the 4 presidents we have had, 2 have been former military dictators. So they tailored the Constitution to suit the psyche of dictators. And that is why 68 items, all manners of items, are included in the exclusive. I'm begging you, you must remind them and repeat them substantially so that the other security units can manage their own affairs. Let me end by pleading with you to appreciate that time is not on the side.
Fẹ́mi Fálànà ló sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kan sọ lẹ́kítọ̀ náà ni ẹ.
Some parts of the work of the country, southeast, northeast, northwest. The civil war is going on.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ṣé ń gbọ́ kan tó sọ? Only some parts of southwest, southeast, civil war is already going on. Then àwọn gbogbo wọn mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ is a big problem. This was a video they did, I think yesterday, Fẹ́mi Fálànà. Some parts of southeast and southwest, civil war is already going on. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí màmá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Let's continue with the video. Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n wọn tó sọ, the election in 2023 is already in jeopardy. Àbóyìnbó wo ló sọ? The election tẹ́mi náà sọ pé kò ní work, pé kò ní wáyé. Òun náà ti sọ nísìnyí, ṣèbí learned person lòun. But ó fi ń tó wọn létí pé election kankan lè hold ẹ forget it. Because everything has been on a false wood for a very long time. Come out tọrọ 13 million, 9 million fún yàn kan fún kidney failure. Whereas senator kan láàárọ̀ yìí, ó rà pé mo tẹ̀ orúkọ ẹni kan sọ pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà, a senator kan láàárọ̀ yìí nísìn, ó ti fún aláṣẹ́wó kan ní 9 million yẹn tó bójú wẹ̀yìn. Wọ́n wá ṣe ń ṣe advert lórí TVC. Wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe, they're doing advert for 9 million support for somebody that have kidney and 3 million for 8-month-old baby. And you say we should continue with the contraction called Nigeria. Let's hear more. I'm sure you've heard that very well. Before we take more calls, let's hear this, my brother as well, a lawyer and a right activist, Dele Farutimi. This was yesterday on Politics Today, but I just want us to hear some area of what he said. Everybody have talked about the 1999 Constitution, but that is not going to work this time around. What is going to work now is a total self-determination. We can do it now. This is what we should be discussing, and most especially those representing us in the Southwest. If they refuse to, life will be miserable for every one of us. Let's hear from Dele Farotimi.
Engage with the Nigerian people constantly, educating them on the need for this turnaround. And then when there is a critical mass that is engaged and understands, and not just to understand the Lagos, there is no use calling out the crowd in Lagos if the same crowd is not replicated in Kaduna, if the same Nigerians are not stepping out in Kankara. Reality is that Nigerians are all Nigerians are similarly afflicted, except the ruling class. Some member of the same ruling class said recently that there are only two classes of Nigerians, the rulers and the ruled, the oppressed and the oppressors. So fact of the matter is, when the oppressors begin to understand the commonalities of their afflictions, and they then begin to talk to themselves and understand that until this fundamental change to our governance structures are made, we are not going to go anywhere. The constitution that we have proposed, it is in its entirety sufficient to deal with our problems once we are open-minded enough to face the truth and seek to tell them to ourselves.
On a final note, we're out of time.
This is where I want us to hear
in 20 or 30 seconds, if you may, Mr. Faroti. So our journey is going to be farther than we imagine if we go the amendment route. Is that what you're saying? And if you're saying so, well, if we choose to go the amendment way, then this insecurity situation might persist. Is that what you're saying?
Let me tell you something, Shil. Since I have only 30 seconds, I'll be quick. If I am heading to Badagry, I'm in Lekki. If I'm going to Badagry, but instead of heading towards VI so that I could make my way to the mainland and then over to Badagry, if I headed to Ekpe instead, if I like, I can travel for the next 1 year. I'm not going to get to Badagry. Nigeria is lying to itself, and the Senate and the House of Reps, everybody will be lying to themselves if they believe that they can somehow paint a defective structure to cure the structural defect. They are lying to themselves. It's a waste of time. The constitution they are trying to panel beat lasted all of 4 years and 3 months. That's the 1979 constitution. That's what they are panel beating and turned into the 1999 constitution. It lasted 4 years, 3 months. This one has survived this long based on the illusion of hope. That illusion of hope evaporated with the election of our current president. It evaporated. They cannot sustain this lie much further. Nigeria is falling around everybody's ears. So yes, Nigeria has two choices. All-out implosion of war that is already happening all around.
Again, did you hear that word? All-out explosion of war. I'm going to put that back for just about few seconds back again. Let's hear that word again. Nigeria is gone. If anyone is deceiving you that because they still hold a Nigerian passport, they're still spending Nigerian currency, they can still go to work, they can come back home, they are in the traffic, they're talking about the wahala, people are giving birth, people are getting pregnant, and they think there's nothing's happening. There's a lot happening underneath. Let's hear what he has to say. This was the conversation yesterday. I've played you what Femi Falana said. I've played you what Baba Prof have told us the reason why we should come out of Nigeria, because it's taking us backward. Let's hear that again, what this our brother have to say.
It lasted all of 4 years and 3 months. That's the 1979 constitution. That's what they are panel beating and turned into the 1999 constitution. It lasted 4 years, 3 months. This one has survived this long based on the illusion of hope. That illusion of hope evaporated with the election of our current president. It evaporated. They cannot sustain this lie much further. Nigeria is falling around everybody's ears. So yes, Nigeria has two choices. All-out implosion of war that is already happening all around us, just because we live in the cocoon of Lagos, we forget. It is either that, or we consciously awaken as the people and demand the change that is required to save our country, or Nigeria will die. That one we can go and write down.
So that means it is not just Koiki Media or Layomi that is saying that Nigeria will die. Even my brother, well-learned, respected, senior advocate of Nigeria, activist, is saying that Nigeria will die. and nobody will be able to rise it up again.
The prophet of doom. You cannot sustain an injustice called Nigeria in its current form for much longer. It will not survive.
Thank you so much, Mr. Delefarutimi. The part where Nigeria will die, we forbid it.
Emma Binu, I have to take off the Wi-Fi on the WhatsApp. I will open the phone line again because if not, I was having too much call distracting the conversation there. My brother Shewan Kimbaloye said, Nigeria is not going to die. I'm sure in his mind, inside his inner self, but he's doing his job now. So what do you expect him to say? Let's take more calls as well. And I'm going to go straight back to London. You can call now. Sorry, I had to take it up the earlier than before. Hello, good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning, Carol. Go ahead.
Okay, am I on, man?
Oh, you're still live. We're still on. We've not done yet.
Quick, thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Kaduna Adegoke. I'm speaking from London.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I'm from Kwara State.
Kwara. At the time
Yes.
you me last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was following you everywhere. Today, I was listening to Baba Banji. The man was talking during the interview, and hello?
We can still hear you. Go ahead. The line is still good. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. So, I was listening to him, and the man was almost shedding tears. Do you know what? I started crying. Because what they have built has crashed. Our fathers in the last 30 years, they enjoy free education. At the university, there was a free meal, subsidized food for university students.
Yeah.
I saw it. I met it. But today, what are we talking about? There's nothing to write home about. Baba Kiti was talking today. I listened to him today. What I want us to know, you remember I told you the best form of defense is to attack. That was what Western taught us when Nigeria was a bit still good then. I want senators governors a máa jẹ́ kí inú ilé gbóná, wọ́n á sájáde kan ìta náà tó máa gbóná mọ́ wọn.
So yes.
In short,
àwọn problem wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kò ṣe Fúlàní rárá, àwọn ni problem wa kò jẹ́ kó máa sùn nínú ilé wọn nínú yàrá wọn.
ọdún mẹ́ta ló yẹ kí n lò ní yunifásitì. Babangida sọ di 4 years mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n pa wá ní University of Ilorin. And now you still want us to keep quiet and still looking. Then àwọn religious leaders wọ̀nyẹn náà ní problems tiwọn náà. Especially àwọn new generations wọ̀nyẹn, redeem àti winners. Ṣebí àwọn Catholic schools wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn Anglican wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn Methodist wà ńbẹ̀, tá ń lọ sí school wọn. But àwọn winners and these other ones, tó bá ti lówó ò lè lọ síbẹ̀. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa tí wọ́n gbà, gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ di hospital, a máa gba gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn padà. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti bà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́, gbogbo wọn, we will call them to order, a máa gba gbogbo nǹkan wa ní ọwọ́ wọn, àwa la ní, a máa gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Then another thing tí mo fẹ́ call attention wa sí again, June 12 protest ní UK àti ti America. Mo ń listen sí ọmọ bóyá ọmọ ọba ní America. lady kan sì pé ó ní tá bá ti fẹ́ lọ ó ní ká mú àsíá tá bá ti fẹ́ lọ sí ti UK ká mú àsíá UK dání ká mú ti wọ́n ní palace coin House of Lords ní ó bóyá coins ni wọ́n ló ní flag kan náà bí yellow
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n ní ká mú dání náà wọ́n ní ká paint ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ bóyá mi ò mọ̀ ká sá paint ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká disgrace wọn ká sọ fún wọn pé Yorùbá nation now àwọn CNN wọ́n wá bá wa ń bẹ̀ wọ́n á gbé then from there the whole world máa mọ̀ àwọn ti can you imagine kí Canada máa sọ pé 80% of ọrọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé Nàìjíríà ló ti ń wá. Can you imagine? South ní Nàìjíríà ló ti ń wá. Can you imagine? America náà White House a máa lọ síbẹ̀ náà.
Torí tá a bá ní ká máa bá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àmì tó jẹ́ kẹ́lòmí wọlé ìpínlẹ̀ ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn tún pè wọlé. Ṣé rí mo láìkè nǹkan tí àwọn dáàdì wa sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan? The best form of defence is to attack. Ìgbà tá a fi attack yẹn àfihàn sílẹ̀ fún Baba God on this side. We're still taking more calls, but we're going to push it as quickly so that we can get more calls. I'm in the background, it's Wally.
Hello. Hello.
It's Wally, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Koiki Media.
Good morning, sir. From here.
Good. Yes, good job. Good job what you're doing. Good job.
Thank you very much.
So my name is Oliver, calling from the US. So what I just wanted to tell you, I wanted to encourage you in what you're doing. We actually had a meeting today with with some people with the Bureau of African Affairs.
Okay.
There was a white lady and also a white guy as well. They were talking about things from the White House. And we had lots of Nigerians. It was a Nigerian group here, Nigerian from California, Nigeria. And while we were talking, it was let me say Nigerian Americans with the U.S. Department of Bureau of African Affairs. So while people were talking on Zoom, we had a meeting. We were talking on Zoom, talking about referendum, talking about having Nigeria broken apart, and one of the hosts asked the two main speakers that how can they fix Nigeria and what can they make Nigeria to be in terms of make it better. And one of the guys said, and I remember this vividly, he said, our goal is to keep Nigeria together and to continue to foster Nigeria to grow in a better way. And I tickled because Nigeria is no longer working. Nigeria is no longer working. And I feel like we cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. We are going to the people who have destabilized Nigeria to ask them to fix Nigeria. It's just not going to work anymore.
That's a joke.
It's just not going to work.
Of the century. I understand. And the problem is that, let me come in there a little, slightly. You see now, when you look at the age bracket of the person that was speaking, he's not as intelligent as Professor Banji Akintoye, that is making a decision, not for himself, but at least for millions of us that are following him. It's also when we bring the age bracket back to even somebody like you that have lived in America, I don't know how long you've been there, you understand the system. That means
I've been in America for almost 20 years.
But the white man there is still having that illusion that they can still pamper us until we become like America. But what they forgot to understand is we are different as well in terms of our culture as people, and that is what they don't want to understand. But we will make it easy for them when we start the wahala.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a doctor in the US. I've lived here for almost 20 years. I'm telling you, a white person who is a beggar on the street gets sometimes treated better than me Now I might be running a company, I might be a doctor. It's just a lot of us don't want to live here. We want to come back home. And thank you very much for all you're doing. And we are fully in support of what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And have a great day.
What more can I say? You say that you never know who is on the other side of the line. As an example, I've never spoken to him before because I'm not sure I have his number registered before with me. But look at the way he explained it. I want Joko, Oyibo kan Joko, just like Catherine Lalang or whatever she's called, is going around still talking about the unity of Nigeria, because that is what they want. They still want to believe. The number is pinned down there. If you still want to call, the number is +4475 94050979. I'm always told I'm drawn too fast with the number, and the number is pinned down for those of you that wants to call. This is what they think about us. I live with them for over 2 decades, just like my brother that called as well. And some of you have lived as well with them. Even if we have lived with them, we want to come back to our own nation and build it from the scratch to where we can say we've done our best. We're not going to be here for the whole history of our life. And somebody is sitting down in America, in Canada, still talking about pampering Nigeria. Let's go straight to the next caller. Hello, caller.
Yes, Koiki, thank you so much. I'm a Biafran here in New York City.
Welcome to the program.
And thank you. And you know me do go. Somebody know me odumon paro. I should go. And eba mi ki àwọn
Igboho Òòṣà.
Ẹ bá mi kí wọn pé ká tó mọ̀ wọ́n láti dúró dè wọ́n. Ọ̀rọ̀ jíjì nìyẹn. Ṣé yẹ yín sà?
Àgbọ́yé.
Ká tó mọ̀ wọ́n láti dúró dè wọ́n. Bọ́tí bọ́dẹ̀ ṣe yọ báyìí. Gbogbo wa tá wà ń bí a ní ọpẹ́ o. A ní ọpẹ́ o. Woman kan tó ń ṣe kí n forúkọ bọ̀ wọ́n láṣìírí tó ń ṣe Facebook live. Nítorí àwa Biafran, àwa IPOB internet watchdog lélẹ́yìí àtàwọn tó ń ṣe program Yorùbá tó bá ń dá sèré àwọn tó bá fẹ́ máa kọ inú sí Sunday, àwa la máa ń ti ọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn pé wá má lọ bẹ̀ rárá. Ẹ sà, mi ń ṣe Yorùbá o. Ṣó yẹ yín sà? Bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, ti Amẹ́ríkà náà mo dẹ̀ ń sọ èdè mi. So any ìlú tá a bá wà, a máa bá wọn ṣe papọ̀, a dẹ̀ máa break language barrier so that a máa bá everybody flow. So what am I saying in essence? Tí mo fi nínú mi dùn, 8 years ago, àbí 7 years, a máa lọ protest ní Washington. So hotel tá máa dé sí pé a fẹ́ lo ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ní hotel yẹn. Tábà wá ń jẹun, má kàn rí àwọn Yorùbá wọn kàn ń ṣe fàájì. 2019 tí olórí wa wá sí Atlanta, àwa wọlé sí Atlanta, àwa ní òkè oúnjẹ tó fẹ́ sè wá kò tí ì rẹ́dí ká lọ sí E3 ká lọ jẹun. Àwọn Yorùbá age mate àwọn Akínbánjí. Mo máa ń lọ kí wọ́n ní. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ń ṣe Yorùbá, but as a Lagos boy, I go always go greet because that culture. Well done, sir. What are you people saying about the Oduduwa nation? This was 6 years ago. I'm sure they will not be doing that now. Mo pe àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi sà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Mo ní wá kí lẹ̀ ń ṣe? That was 6 years ago. Kí lẹ̀ ń ṣe? Àwọn people yìí wọ́n ti ká yín náà. Ẹ̀yin ẹ kàwé, ẹ lè máa ṣe ránkà tèdè fún Mọ́lànà. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi Yorùbá mo pè wọ́n tí mò ń ṣàlàyé fún wọn ní Austin wo. À ń dúró àléyàn bíi ọ̀dọ̀ tiyín náà. So ìgbà tí òun ni mo fi sọ pé inú mi dùn ìgbà tí mo rí àwọn èèyàn bíi tiyín àwọn èèyàn gbogbo presenter Yorùbá agitators pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa Ìgbòho tó dìde inú wa dùn gan. Inú mi dùn because before Odùduwà nation èmi ni mo ti ń ṣe evangelism níbí báyìí because mo mọ̀ pé tí tẹnu bá kò àwọn náà kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ fún wọ́n máa fúnra wọn láti England wọ́n máa sọ fúnra wọn embassy ẹ̀ kó kúrò nílùú yẹn àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n sì máa sọ fúnra wọn pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ lálẹ́ yìí inú mi dùn gan because láìpẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n máa fúnra wọn ní telegram message pé ẹ kúrò nílùú yẹn ẹ kúrò ní embassy ẹ ṣe all hail Biafra all hail Yoruba nation. Thank you
very much. I think Mr. Austin is right. Because 6 years ago, maybe few people were thinking in that direction. But the rest of us had a different conscious mind. We were trying to raise a family. We were all struggling. But people that saw the vision did not also have the support. But now, we have all now come together using our own intellectual skill. This time last 2 years. Mo fi máa ṣe awake the time by ṣe pé mo ní ọkàn tí mò ń tà lórí internet. You understand the thing? But why am I staying awake now? Because mo mọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà mọ̀ pé wàhálà ti dé o, ogun ti dé o, ariwo ìtàǹpà yìí ẹ má jẹ́ kó sú wa o, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ wá o. So yes, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, ẹ má bínú last call I was trying to pick it but it went off. So try again. The line is still open and I'm still fully. Mo ti sùn dáadáa tí bá máa ṣe late night broadcast. Ẹ rí pé mo ní ṣe ní ọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ because mo ti sùn dáadáa nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó kọjá oorun tá ti ń sùn láti jọ́ ẹ̀ tó fi kó gbogbo wa lẹ́rú tó fi sọ gbogbo wa di èrò ẹ̀yìn. Ọlọ́run ní ṣe wá lérò ẹ̀yìn but àwa náà láti jà fúnra wa. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ ti wọlé sà, à ń gbọ́ yín. À ń gbọ́ yín alàgbà ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ mo ti ń gbọ́ yín.
Okay, I don't speak Yoruba.
Oh, go ahead. Good morning. Sorry, go ahead, my brother.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. Good evening. First of all, I want to appreciate you. It's not really easy. You are really trying. When others are sleeping, you are busy on the line trying to salvage the situation. God will bless you. Amen. What I want to say is this. I want to raise the consciousness of our people to this charade that they are calling constitutional review. You remember that this same party, as part of their manifesto, they had this thing restructuring in their manifesto. And that was one of the reasons why Nigerians voted for them in 2015.
Yes, you're right.
When they got no power, Buhari told us that he did not understand what restructuring means. Then in 2018, when they knew the election was at hand and they were likely going to lose because they didn't keep to their promise, they sent El-Rufai to go and start doing this thing. He went to do gathering of information and he prepared a document. When they brought the document again, they won the election and they forgot about the structure. Now the people are agitating and saying that we want to leave. These Fulani thinks we are fools. They are busy moving around saying they want to do an amendment of this thing, the constitution. Nigerians should wake up. Enough is enough of this stupidity. This Fulani, what do they take us for? Nigerians should wake up. Everybody, the Middle Belt, the Niger Delta, the Yorubas, the Igbos, which is obvious that these people are taking us for granted.
Everyone. They've taken us for a ride for a very long time.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? They think we are stupid?
And you know what, my brother? They are not stupid. We think they are stupid.
They think we are stupid. They think we are stupid.
They have intellectuals of the white people telling them the direction that they should be playing the game now. Because they know that...
But this is too glaring. This is too glaring. This is too glaring. Because are we stupid? You people have had it in your manifesto that this was one of the things you were going to do when you got into power. You got into power, you pretended you don't even understand what restructuring means. Yes. Then when it was time for election again, you went around and provided a document Then you came back, you won the election, you forgot about the document. Now that the people say they want to leave, now you are going around, you are talking about. In fact, I don't really understand. Are we sleeping? Are Nigerians sleeping?
They want to mess up our head. They're not going to mess. Just like I listened very clearly, to the whole broadcast of my very powerful brother Mazen Amdekano this morning as well. And I remember somebody called, during that program, that I think the guy that they burned the palace down. Now they say, now they say, shut up. That one is not who gave him a king. It's not a king. So thank you very much, brother. I can understand the feelings. I can understand, and this is the feeling that have kept us. This is not a joke. This, what we are fighting for now, is not a joke. Yes, 6 years ago, my mind might not be there because I was still thinking in a different, struggling, trying to raise. Now, okay, we have raised the family, but where's the family coming back to? In the family, Yembo. The family doesn't have a home to come to. So I would rather sacrifice now, stay awake, and destroy Nigeria so that my next family coming does not go through the problem. Hello, good morning, caller. Let me update my water here, but go ahead. I won't be on my seat for a few seconds, but people can hear you. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Emma Sorolo.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate Allah. When we are talking about restructuring, it's a very good idea, but it's just that it could have been the best idea 10, 20 years ago. But now it is a campaign after election. Now we get the results of what we want. Now bringing us back again, but what is election could make sense more. So the restructuring might work maybe after Yoruba nation, only work for our north, but could work for our more. For those who are interested in that restructuring stuff, we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight against them. Cherry, we Yoruba anybody let the restructure people go to the north.
That's it.
Property wa ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró lórí ní tá à gbé kì í tá a fẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò kò láriwo lọ. Kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ ìjà. So Cherry, tí ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ lóhùn ò gbà. You said something in one of your broadcasts that I was with you sometimes, maybe couples of days ago, that àwa la máa fún wọn ní laws tí wọ́n máa lò táwọn tó máa tẹ̀lé lórí ilẹ̀ wa. I've been praying for that long time.
I have said that so many times since last year. I'm not worried about you are worried about the Biafra and the other tribes living.
No,
I live in UK. And the reason why I was able to live there conveniently is because I stick to their constitution and their law. If I have gone wrong with the law will have dealt with me the way it would deal with anybody. It's as simple as that. So forget about why should we be working with the Biafra? No, don't go with the Biafra. Biafra, we have problem in the 60s. No, we don't have problem now because we will deal with them and they will deal with us according to their own constitution. It's as simple as that. But the problem we are facing now is Fulani have sent us all packing away. That is something we should understand. And Fulani doesn't want to give up. Eshegoni, thank you very much. And we're still taking calls. If you're still there with me, don't worry about the numbers. One thing is, we are all determined. We have done night shift where you are waking awake. I bet you, Sunni, who is sleeping? This is not the time to sleep. Every one of us have done a night job that you are waking up like this, working. I remember when I first got to UK, working hard. This time around, I told you last year, I would do this conveniently without no pain. Oh yes, you will all support me with your own little support, prayer, financial assistance, all kind of manner of different support. But one thing is, I am determined. Okay. Eka Roma. ẹ má sùn ọ lójú oorun ẹ lajú kalẹ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń dùn àwọn èèyàn gidi gan tẹ́lómi ti sọnù sí lóyìnbó ẹlòmíì ti kú lórí Mediterranean Sea là ń sọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń dùn àwọn nǹkan burúkú bá ti rán sọ kékeré yìí ó ń dùn àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ pé ẹlòmíì ò tí ì rí family ẹ̀ for the last 30 years. ẹ máa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ màmá ẹ káàbọ̀ mà.
ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun ìsàpéjì àdúpẹ́ bàbá kí bàbá sọ́dọ̀ wa.
wọ́n ní máa kí gbogbo wa.
àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí o. nọ́mbà 1 mo fẹ́ fi àkíyèsí sí kinní kan ni kinní one center for eradication of innovation and the introduction of SUNA sí Sábó nìbàdàn. àwọn Fúlàní yìí wọ́n ti ní center yẹn síbẹ̀ and gbogbo àwọn innovation they want to kill our identity. They don't want us to even have innovation. They are trying to change innovation to SUNA. That's SUNA means the reading of Quran. I've been what establish as Sabo right now. Sorry. Then àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa marriage wípé Igbo lòun marry Yorùbá, Yorùbá lòun marry Igbo. Báwo làwọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo àwọn most of them àwọn ọmọ wọn tó fẹ́ Germany, Italo. Báwo la ṣe ṣe? Ọ̀dẹ̀ ló pè wá ni. Then another issue tí mo tún fẹ́ sọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún gbogbo àwọn entertainer celebrities Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood ṣẹ̀rí àti dé gbogbo yín dákẹ́ gbogbo ìwọ̀kuwọ̀ tẹ̀ ń wọ ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́ o because à ń sọ fún yín nísìnyí ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ gbogbo yín di etí ẹ di ojú ṣẹ̀rí ó ti dé. àwọn máa nà yín pé ẹ wọ ṣòkòtò ẹ máa lọ ṣe award ẹ máa wọ̀ kú wọlé sí gbogbo èèyàn lẹ̀ kò ní síbẹ̀ mọ́ o.
ṣé tẹ̀ mọ̀ kọ́rọ̀ tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn wọ́n ti ń ṣe yẹn ní Ìlọrin already. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn obìnrin tó wà ní yunifásitì tó bá wọ jeans wọ́n máa ń nà wọ́n lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
tó lè wọ jeans mọ́.
wọ́n ní kékulé kó gbọ́ kó ṣe tó màmá wa kékulé kó gbọ́ kó sọ fún gbogbo. I will also continue to tell us ṣẹlẹ̀ ìtẹ̀mọ̀wé kọ́ dáadáa èmi English tèmi ò good ọmọ mọ̀rọ̀ sọ mo lè sọ láti àárọ̀ tilẹ̀ mo lè wà nígbà títí tilẹ̀ bá fi mọ́ èmi ní nájì yẹn a lè má pọ̀ lórí ègbò náà ni but one thing I need to let us understand is start telling your business partners start telling them that this country will break whether they like it or not. They must prepare for emergency evacuation when the time gets closer. Pé àmì break Nàìjíríà yẹn bàbá ńlá rọ ni gbogbo tá a máa ṣe yẹn àtúnṣe ìjáde lórí social media. Plus 9.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Yes sir. Mi ò pọ̀ mo kàn fẹ́ bring our point kan out ni sir. Ṣé ẹ rí ó dàbí ẹni pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa ní problem tá a ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ because wọ́n ti ta wọ́n dàbí wọ́n fẹ́ tà wá pátápátá ni.
Ẹ má sọ pé ó dàbí àwọn gangan ni problem ta ní nísìn àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ la fẹ́ fẹ́.
Yes àwọn gangan ni problem ta wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ tà wá pátápátá fún oko ẹrú ni torí ìjẹkújẹ selfish interest tó ní ló jẹ́ kó fẹ́ tà wá pátápátá ṣé wọ́n mọ àwọn dàbí pé àwọn pípọ̀ wọ̀nyí wọn ò rí ọjọ́ ọ̀la wọn ò wo future nǹkan tó máa jẹ lé ní iná ń wò ṣé wọ́n mọ plan tí àwọn Haúsá fúnra wọn plan tí Buhari ní fún àwọn Haúsá ni wọn ò mọ àtọ ṣé wọn ò mọ pé Buhari fẹ́ ó fẹ́ òun gan fúnra rẹ̀ gan bí tó yìí lọ pẹ̀lú sísítọ̀ tó ẹ́ pé wọ́n rí wájú sí bí sí Buhari lọ ń sìn sí ni ó dàbí pé òun gan mo mọ̀ pé kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó Buhari ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi bàbá mi ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi tó bá yá nǹkan tí màá yẹn ń plan lọ́kàn ni pé ó fẹ́ sọ Nàìjíríà dá bóyá Hausa nation àbí Fulani nation gangan ibi tó ń lọ nìyẹn àwọn olóṣèlú wa ò dẹ̀ jí kán wake up kán gbowájú nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ sí torí selfishness yẹn náà ní ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún apá kan ṣé wá rí àwọn ọba wa kò sígbà tí gbogbo wọn ò ní support wa wọn ò ní option because ọba tó bá ti sọ wípé òun ò ní gbọ́rọ̀ sí ará ìlú òun kan fúnra rẹ̀ already àti dúró nílùú yẹn kò ní lè dúró nílùú yẹn wọ́n sì ń bọ̀ ni wọ́n a sì ń bà bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ọba tí ò bá ti support aráàlú ẹ̀ nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ kí àwọn ará ìlú wa ṣe tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àwọn ìlú town àwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ni wọ́n kọ́ jẹ́ kó àwọn ọba wọn mọ̀ títí town kọ́ mọ̀ káwọn ọba wọn mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí láàpẹ́ ibi báyìí là ń lọ ọba tí ò bá ti wá support tí òun kan máa lè gbèlú.
Kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo fi ìlú kan mo fi ọba ìlú kan mo bo orúkọ ẹ̀ ní àṣírí ní Èkìtì sá possible kọ́ kí àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́ gbogbo àṣírí ẹ̀ lẹ́kìtì nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe orò kan ní ìlú yẹn ọba yẹn sọ pé kò sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì sọ pé kò sí àyè ọba sọ pé kò sí àyè ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ó ní oyè oṣù tí wọ́n fi lé ọba yẹn kúrò nílùú yẹn dẹ́gbàgbà pé wọ́n kó àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n kó àwọn sójà lọ sí ìlú yẹn ó ní oyè oṣù tí ọba yẹn fi lè lọ sí ìlú yẹn rárá ìjọ nǹkan lè dúró nílùú so tó bá yá àwọn ọba yẹn á mọ̀ pé àwọn gòrí lè gbèrú kò sí wọn lọ́pṣọ̀ ní pé kó support wa so nǹkan bó fẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn kí gbogbo everybody kọ́ lọ́pọ̀ kan balẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ ká fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan ní ìlú máa bọ́ sí wa lọ́wọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn tá a wà ní ibi tí mo wà yìí ẹ̀sà mo fẹ́ sọ àṣírí kan fún yín nígbà tí mo wà ní Nàìjíríà àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ni mo mọ̀ wípé wọ́n máa ń ṣe aṣẹ́wó tó máa ń gbé sójú nílùú tá a wà yìí tí Yorùbá bá dá ẹjọ́ ṣé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wá sí ìlú wọn ò fi pamọ́ o wọ́n ti wá ṣéjú ọmọ Ìgbò pẹ̀lú nílùú tá a wà yìí ṣe kì í ṣe pé inú èmi ò blame mu ọgbà tí ò structure tó máa tó máa sákúrò ní Nàìjíríà tó tún dé bíbáyìí tó tún wá ṣẹrú tó tún dé bíbáyìí gan tó tún ríṣẹ́ òun kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n ṣáà jẹun wọ́n á dẹ̀ leave wọ́n á san owó ilé tẹ́nìkan sọ nínú ìlú yìí ó san owó tó sọ lóṣù kan ó san owó odidọdún kan ní Nàìjíríà so kí la fi dé mu ọkún so wọn.
Dr. Benjamin says we are living comfortably in another man's country. That is the kind abnormal. I want my lineage to continue in my ancestral home. That is annoying. That's why I said 6 years ago, we were probably just taking care of our family. But now I realize that, wow, the same family you're taking care of, you can't bring them back home. I can see my brother there, very hardworking, brother Fumilayo, also doing his own little best. The whole Yoruba has been kept in low, abject poverty. And the reason being is because the control is in the hands of the Fulani. Ekaro, good morning.
Yeah, Ekaro, Ekweto. Lawrence lórúkọ tèmi láti orílẹ̀-èdè Germany.
Nàìjíríà nọ́mbà náà +49.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá, èmi ò wá láti wá sọ nǹkan kan because mo rí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi sí mi lọ́kàn sí pé kí n sọ síta. Dó mo ti sọ fún àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan rí. Ìgbà Lekki massacre yẹn sá ní October. So mo ń ké gan, mo ń sọ ẹkún èmi nìkan mo wà lé, mo ṣáà ń ké mo ń ké bí ọmọ kékeré. Torí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó mú mi mọ́lẹ̀ tí mò ń ké pé kọ́nà ń tẹ̀ parí rẹ́ kí gbogbo wa kú ká máa lọ kó ti sùn mí. Mi ò sí ń bẹ̀ wẹ́ bí mi kankan ò sí ń bẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n bí few days to that time sir, after that time sir, bí kò tó bí 5 days. Mo wá sùn mo lálàá, mo máa ń lálàá gan. Mọ́ mi dáadáa, mi ò ń ṣe ìwà Adébóyè, mi ò ń ṣe bàbá Oyèdèpọ̀, mi ò ń ṣe prophet. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So mo lálàá yẹn sir. Mo rí pé Buhari ní Aso Rock yẹn ó ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ó ń gbá penalty ẹ máa fọkàn bá mi lọ sàn ó ń gbá penalty sí èèyàn kan penalty yẹn wá ń wọlé bí Tinubu ṣe wá bọ́ síbẹ̀ nìyẹn Tinubu wá sọ pé penalty tó ń gbá tó ń wọlé kún un máa mú wá ní kí Tinubu bọ́ síbẹ̀ bí Tinubu ṣe bọ́ sí pole bó ṣe gbá bọ́ọ̀ èèyàn kan báyìí ó bá Tinubu àti bọ́ọ̀ wọn wọlé sínú net ibi tí bó ṣe wọlé sínú net Tinubu ó kú síbẹ̀. Ibi tí Buhari ti fẹ́ yayọ̀ ìṣẹ́gun tó tọ́ sókè báyìí sá tó ṣe balẹ̀ òun náà kú ni. But nǹkan kan tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí gbogbo yẹn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn sá ni pé wọ́n á rí i pé wọ́n á gbé mi lọ sí mi ò ń ṣe ọmọ 1960 ọmọ 1988 ni mí wọ́n gbé mi lọ sí 1960 mo dé 1960 wọ́n á rí àwọn ènìyàn àwọn Yorùbá wọ́n wọ Yorùbá attire wọ́n wọ irú aṣọ tó ń wọ̀ nínú aṣọ nínú fíìmù ó lè kú wọ́n wọ̀ wọ́n wá gbé flag yẹn straight sí nígbà yẹn because that was October sir wọ́n gbé lọ́wọ́ àwọn yẹn wá ń lu bàtà wọ́n wá ń lu gángan mo ní kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní àti gbòmìnira mo ní òmìnira kí la gbà ṣebí Nàìjíríà kan làwọn nínú pé kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà pé àwọn eléyìí ni pé ọ̀tọ̀ ni wọ́n mo ní àwọn òwò ni pé Yorùbá lélẹ́yìí pé Haúsá ò sí níbà Ìgbò ò sí níbà pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ṣáà sọ fún mi pé aago òmìnira Yorùbá àtayà mo sọ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ̀gbọ́n kan sọ fún mi níjọ́ kan náà pé Lawrence Yorùbá nation tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí nǹkan tó sọ ń gbà yẹn lélẹ́yìí o tó náà mọ̀ mí dáadáa ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo ń dá láti sọ ni pé nǹkan tọ́lọ́run ti parí ni àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá tọ́lọ́run ti fi hàn mí so nǹkan tọ́lọ́run ti parí ni ẹ kú ṣẹ́ sà ẹ kú ṣẹ́ yes sir.
Kò sí tí gbogbo àwọn tí Ọlọ́run fi nǹkan wọ̀. Today's date is 29th of May 2021. It's coming up to 3 a.m. We're not tired yet. We will exhaust the whole 4 hours. And tó bá fẹ́ sùn kó lọ sùn. Ìtorí pé òun náà ti sùn láti jọ́ ẹ̀. Tó fi kó gbogbo alẹ́ rú lọ. But àwa dúpẹ́ fún kankan that now we don't need them to talk to anybody. All we have to do now is, put everything together. That's why we have everybody talking, which is good. And then, like I always say, every one of us, when we started, we have different ways of talking. Only man learning lineage into effect. Because kitchen sorrow yen, me like it. Would like it anybody. I have said it. Nigeria is a big elephant, and we will kill it from different angles. From different areas. So let us continue to thank our Creator, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are from the Onisheshe, the traditional one, that the Creator that has given us the knowledge, I think this is Australia, plus 60, if I'm right. Australia, let's hope. Hello, good morning. Is that Australia or Thailand or Malaysia? Malaysia, yes. Go ahead. Malaysia tẹ wà ẹ̀kọ́ tó di pé ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Tí a bá ń wọ àwọn ìlú yẹn, bó ṣe wà yẹn, ìyẹn fẹ́ máa béèrè pé kí ni Nàìjíríà ò tẹ̀ ṣe gbérí rárá? Èmi ò débẹ̀ rí, but ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan gbé níbẹ̀.
Yes, sir. Ṣé rí number one, nǹkan tí mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ sọ kó tó di pé mo ṣàlàyé nípa Malaysia àti Nàìjíríà ká tó ṣe comparison díẹ̀. Ṣé rí àwọn mo máa fẹ́ omi ìmọ̀gbọ́n tá a lè dá. Ṣé rí àwọn ìyá wa yẹn, àwọn màmá wa tó ti dàgbà díẹ̀ yẹn, a máa nídìí wọn ní àsìkò tá a wà yìí. Nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ pé kán ṣe ni pé káwọn ìyá wa yẹn kán jáde. Ṣé rí protest wa yìí, àwọn ọba wa gan-an máa lead the protest níbi tá a bá dé yìí. We need them to lead the protest. Káwọn ìyá tí àwọn ọba yẹn bá ná wọn lágídí, ó ní báwọn ìyá wa ṣe máa ń ṣe láyé ìgbà yẹn, kán lọ jó bá wọn níwòwò kán méwé dání. We need them to be at the forefront. Then kí ni constitutional ìfìrọ̀ tí wọ́n lọ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yẹn? I need káwọn youth wá jáde, kán máa lọ síbẹ̀. We don't want anything like that. Àfẹ́. Nǹkan tá a bá ti ẹnu wọn Yorùbá ní pé ẹnu èèyàn lèèyàn máa fi ń kọ méje. Nǹkan tá a bá ti fẹ́, a máa fẹ́ nu wa kọ ni. Gbogbo àwọn idiot yẹn, àwọn bíi mẹ́jọ mẹ́sàn-án kan. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn gọ́fúnà yẹn? Wọn ò lè support wa because wọ́n ti wò pé tá a bá ti gba Yorùbá nation àwọn ò jẹ́ gọ́fúnà mọ́. Gbogbo wọn mọ̀ pé ó ti tán fáwọn. Torí yẹn ni wọn ṣe lè support wa. Tàbá believe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé wọn support wa fún mi. Even though ìgbà ní hidden agenda wọn ò lè ever support wa, wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ gọ́fúnà lọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ káwọn náà kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ kán tún kó àwọn ọmọ wọn sí. Ẹgẹ́ mi ń sìn. Come to ṣe rí Malaysia àti Nigeria, kò sí nǹkan kan nílùú yìí náà. Ẹgẹ́ mi ń sìn. Their major source of income nílùú is palm kernel tí wọ́n wá gbà lọ́wọ́ wa ní years back. Major source of income wọn nìyẹn, they make billions of dollars from it every year. Ẹgẹ́ mi ń sìn. So kí ni mo wá fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé Southwest ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ti pè sórí program yìí last time mo sọ fún yín mo ní palm kernel àti cocoa nìkan is enough for us to survive. Kán tiẹ̀ gbàgbé kó kán gbàgbé any other thing. Then one thing tí mo realize nínú history wọn lóye ni pé tá a bá ẹ̀ tí kọ̀ fún British àtàwọn international community wọ́n fún wọn ní independence nígbà yìí lásán náà. It was when the Malaysians wọ́n máa ń pè wọ́n ní Borneo when they started killing the British army tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa àwọn British tán wà níbí ni wọ́n fún wọn ní independence. It is there in their history. Àwọn náà lóògùn bíi tiwa báyìí ni wọ́n lóògùn nílùú yìí. Then mo gbọ́ during the week I read in the news
wọ́n ní múrídà àwọn Yorùbá pé ó ní kíní kan they should go and sit down gbogbo àwọn people yẹn wọn ọlọ́pọlọ wọ́n ń lò wọ́n against wa ni ẹ sà ní ìlú yìí ní country yìí wọ́n ní wọ́n tag Malaysia as a Muslim country ẹgẹ́ mi sà but ní bíbá yìí wọ́n ní Christian oníkálùkù ń ṣe tiẹ̀ wọ́n ní Buddhist kò sí ẹ̀sìn tí wọ́n ń ṣe tí wọ́n ò ní and they don't hide it tá bá fẹ́ lọ sí Chinese restaurant tá bá fẹ́ lọ jẹun even though èmi tí mo bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ Muslim ni mi wọ́n máa gbé òòṣà wọn síbẹ̀ tó o bá ti lè wọlé kó jẹun ebi ò pa ẹ́ ni wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ wá halal restaurant lọ wàhálà àti ẹ sà wọ́n ti brainwash wa àwa la stupid jù lágbàáyé tá a bá dẹ̀ lè dìde fún right wa kò sẹ́ni tó bá dìde fún wa but àwọn aráàlú ẹ sà campaign yẹn ó ní láti come up àwọn aráàlú they need to force their king agbọ́dọ̀ force gbogbo àwọn ọba kì í ṣe àwọn agitators nìkan ló máa lọ bá wọn. The people in the community, in the society, each community, they know what is expected of them. Kí àwọn ọba yẹn, káwọn náà nígbà tó bá ti rí pọ́ba gan ti ń lead protest, nígbà tó bá gan ọba sinmi. Àwọn aráàlú wọn fún wọn ní sinmi náà, wọ́n jẹ́ kán sinmi. Tó yẹ pé wọn jẹ́ kán sinmi ni, tán ti lọ bá Ọọ̀ni, tán lọ bá Aláàfin, térò pọ̀, tí bàbá gan fẹ́ jáde, tí gbogbo wọn fẹ́ jáde, tán lè lọ bì kankan. Wọ́n sọ pé tí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ tẹ̀ bá ti ṣe, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa nígbà tá ìrójú àráyé bá ti bá gbogbo wọn àwọn náà sit tight then gbogbo ibi tó ti náà ti ń ṣe gbogbo rubbish constitution fún yẹn káwọn èèyàn lọ bẹ̀ kán pariwo láti ta wọn ní láti wọlé kán máa pariwo láti ta pé this is not what we want àwọn tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá ń bẹ̀ kán sọ pé Yorùbá nation náà wọ́n fẹ́ àwọn tó bá jẹ́ Igbo náà wọ́n fẹ́ ẹgẹ́ mi sìn and there is nothing like Hausa Fulani sir Fulani is Fulani Hausa is Hausa. Kọ́mọ́ máa gbá wa, kọ́mọ́ máa lo scope kan tí ò nítumọ̀ fún wa.
Dallas is holding their rally very soon. Let's play a little bit of this from the bit of information that I have here. June 12th, ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀ tó ń pè láti Germany ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ń parí
Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ilé yá ẹni tẹni èkìsà lọ́la gan. Ilé koko ń dagbe. Àdólédùn kó dídarí ọmọ rèwó. Yorùbá nation nílé wa. Àgbáríjọpọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tí ń bẹ ní Dallas Fort Worth. À ń pe gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tí ń bẹ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà láti wá darapọ̀ mọ́ ìwọ́de ìta gbangba. Yorùbá Nation Self-Determination Peaceful Awareness Mega Rally. Endorsed by Yorùbá Nation Global Directorate. Aago kan ọ̀sán ọjọ́ Sátidé. Ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2021 ló máa wáyé. Dallas City Hall yẹn láti máa gbéra sọ. Ṣé boko odò bí ìgbẹ́ni lórí? Bílé bá san ni àwọ̀ láti mọ̀. Bí irú òsìkò tó di òrójú. Kò síbi tá a ti rọmọ tálákà tí ó ròde ẹmu. Àjẹpẹ́ bára ilé bá ti bọ́ sínú ayé tó dáa. Mú wá lónìí, mú wá lọ́la ti wá lókè òkun á dínkù. Ọ̀nà àbáyọ ni kíkálukú dúró dá láàyè ara rẹ̀. Àti dúró dá wá dà lóko ìṣèlú o. Ọ̀nà àbáyọ kan ṣoṣo ni ká mọ́ lọ lẹ́mọ́káfíọ́ lọ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Kó ní kálukú ṣòwò tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀. Kíkálukú dókòó lé bàbá tiẹ̀. Ìdí nìyí tá a fi gbọ́dọ̀ kún àwọn èèyàn wa jákèjádò àgbáńlá ayé lọ́wọ́. Àwọn akitiyan láti gba Yorùbá nation. Kí ìtura ó lè bá tẹrú tọmọ. Kára ó lè rokùn, kára ó sì radìẹ. Tó bá ti dẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn yóò dẹ̀ wá lọ́rùn. Ká má dágunlá, ká má sì kọ ìhà kò kàn mí. Ìdí ni pé ta ni ó dé la rí. Èèyàn rẹ̀sẹ̀ oní ọ̀kan ní bolo fi tàkóbá sí. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ̀kan bá lé. Àmọ́ kan jẹ́jẹ́ mojókó mi o. Tíṣẹ̀tì ti wà nílẹ̀ ní sẹpẹ́. Fún gbogbo ẹni ó bá fẹ́ kópa. $10 péré ni. $10. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìmúra wọ́n bára mu. Àìrìnpọ̀ ní sọmọ ejò lófò. Ọ̀pọ̀ lè sún fi yagi lóko. Ọ̀pọ̀ gírí ẹsẹ̀ ní yànà. Ọ̀pọ̀ ikán ní mọ́lé. Ọ̀pọ̀ oyin ní safárá. Ọ̀pọ̀ ìrún á sì má gbìyàn. Nọ́mbà yìí ni kó kàn sí láti rí tíṣàtì rà. +1 404 388 20.
Let's take the calls now. That is the Dallas rally coming up. Let's go straight. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Koiki. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń try àti get ẹ̀. Ṣókí lọ́rọ̀ ní ọbẹ̀ òkè ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ torí mo lísìn mo wẹ̀ ní ẹbí bí o ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá kò sí ẹni tí ó lè dá wa dúró. Láti ọdún 10 sẹ́yìn
ni èmi ti ń sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wípé àsìkò máa tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ máa dọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ á sọ fún àwọn òbí ẹ̀ wípé ẹ̀yin lẹ bà gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́ débi tó dé yìí, tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣe ní tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe kíákíá àti ẹ̀mọ̀ yín mọ́ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ń ba ìlú jẹ́ wọ́n fetí sílẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí àwọn òyìnbó burúkú wọ̀nyí sọ. Níbi tí mo ti ń bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, London ni mo wà. Ẹnu iṣẹ́ mo ṣì wà báyìí. Ẹbí mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe nì láti ọdún 8 sẹ́yìn. Àti wálé, mò ń ṣọ́nà bí mo ṣe máa wálé, ẹ̀rù bà wá àti wálé. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ni mo ti kọ́ níbí báyìí ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tí mo fẹ́ mú wálé àti fi ran àwọn èèyàn mi lọ́wọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n èyí kò ṣe wá. But nǹkan tí ò ń ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí òòṣà ń ṣe, ó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn. Ẹ máa ṣe lọ. Aláòrà wà lẹ́yìn yín. Ọba wa wà lẹ́yìn yín. Tó bá dójú ẹ̀ tán, èmi ní kára tèmi, mo ti sọ fún ìyàwó mi àtàwọn ọmọ sílẹ̀, tó bá dé kásìkò bá tó tán, torí mo ń ṣèpèsè kan sílẹ̀, mo máa wálé àti wá kún yín lọ́wọ́. Torí àsìkò tó wọ́n ní ìlọ́yà oníbodè àpò mú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Yorùbá ti lọ, odò á sì gbé wá.
Àmín, kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ ṣé gan-an ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ẹ ṣeun ẹ bá mi kì í.
Màmá jíṣẹ́ fún wọn ìgbòho ṣá náà tó bá tẹ̀ ní máa wò bá àdánwò náà ni òun náà ni máa kí gbogbo wa. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ṣe rí Ọlọ́run kẹ́ àwa Yorùbá gan. Òkúta àwọn politician yẹn, àwọn ló fi fà wá sẹ́yìn. Fúlàní ò lágbára kankan. Àwọn Yorùbá fẹ́ fà wá sẹ́yìn. Ṣé ẹni tí ó ti ka oríṣiríṣi tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ night níbi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ báyìí, iṣẹ́ kíṣẹ́ tó bá tẹ̀ máa ṣe, ṣé iṣẹ́ yẹn náà làwọn ọmọ náà máa tún ṣe? By now, ó yẹ káwọn ti relocate wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tílẹ̀ bá dán mọ́ná dáadáa, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń tọ ìní wá lè wá sílé, wá lè wá fọwọ́ kún wa. But nígbà táwa ò tẹ̀ tí wá lé, báwo làwọn ọmọ wọn ṣe fẹ́ wá? Báwo làwọn grandparents, àwọn grandchildren yìí ṣe fẹ́ wá? Jẹ́ ká parí ìtàgbéra ní Èkìtì rally on the 5th, June 12 across the globe. Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹni tó wà níbẹ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàbọ̀. Mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ kúrọ̀ rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o, Mr. Koiki.
Thank you very much.
Getting along with you on every moves. Now, point me, méjì sí mẹ́ta ní number 1 point tí mo ní ẹjọ́. If possible, ká má máa sọ pé Buhari níbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn, àwọn ìyá wa àti bàbá wa àtàwọn èèyàn wa tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kàwé púpọ̀ bíi tiwa, so to say, kọ́ máa mọ̀ pé àwọn cabals ló rúlù níbẹ̀ yẹn náà Buhari, ká máa là mọ́lẹ̀ cabal. There is nothing like Buhari or poster or whatever, cabals. Wọ́n tẹ̀sí mọ̀ pé wàhálà wà ní ibẹ̀ yẹn. That's one. Number 2, ẹ jọ kí gbogbo wa mọ̀ pé kò sóore kankan tí Haúsá Fúlàní fẹ́ ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá. It's a pity pé, and at the same time, kì í ṣe pity báwọn parents wa ti bring wa up nìyẹn. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká ní ìbọ̀wọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká wà ní a particular mode tán fi wá sí yẹn, ó pa wá lára. But everybody wake up pé we are in 21st century. Ẹni tó bá ṣe wèrè lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa ká já mọ́ ẹ̀bọ́lẹ̀ ni. Mo sọ fún yín pé mo ṣiṣẹ́ ní University College Hospital for some years kí n tó relocate. Now, ibi tí mo máa ń gbà láàárọ̀ anytime tí n bá lọ sí shift, Sábó Mọ́kọ́lá, màá nà fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ sí usage straight. Ṣé àwọn people yẹn wèrè ni wọ́n? Hausa wèrè ni wọ́n from anywhere, anytime, any day. They are mad people. Wọ́n mọ̀ máa tọ́ yín. Tẹ́ bá drive lọ, mo gbé lẹ́nà síwájú mọ́tò mo mọ̀ wá o, ẹ máa lọ at a snail speed, yet wọ́n máa jánà mọ́ yín lẹ́nu. Tí ẹni krẹ, wọ́n mọ̀ jánà mọ́ mọ́tò yín lẹ́nu ní Sábó, gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ti ṣùgbò mọ́tò yín pọ́n fẹ́ lynch yín. Is what I have witnessed before. They don't have mercy. So this is no time that I'm going to show anybody the mercy. They are toxic to our land. They are very toxic to our land. Talk about any patient, talk about lose the patient, the emergency, be it children or emergency unit casualty. I tell you, my brother, one were violent to the extent that even CMD gan máa gbérọ́ ni, àwọn security CMD máa gbérọ́ ni, to tell you pé they obey no law and order. They don't obey any law, they don't. Wọ́n á gbé cups yẹn high. Obìnrin ló máa kọ́kọ́ lọ sí orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn, ó máa gbé, mo ti wá shift náà ti wá gbé ọmọ tó ní bonds. Obìnrin ló tún aṣọ ẹ̀rọ, ó kàn gbé ọmọ lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì gìjà. Mo wo passage báyìí, mo rí pé àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀, they are up to 15 guys. Tó wà mẹ́tọ́ ti gbé kíní igi tó fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn sí, wọ́n ṣe lọ nìyẹn. Àwọn security ti rí pé mọ́tò kan kọ sábò sí lára ni, wọ́n kọ àwọn security guy kan ṣí irin crossbar yẹn ni. But what am I saying? Àwọn ilé yóò ní bọ̀wọ̀ fún nothing. And the third point, ẹjọ́, lórí gbogbo nǹkan tí yóò wà lábẹ́ ẹkùn wa, everywhere tó ń pè ní Sabo in Yoruba land must be brought down. Every place tó ń jẹ́ para must be brought down. Every place that they name Sasa must be brought down. Mo ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn tó wà ń bẹ̀ ọ̀bẹ tí ibẹ̀ yẹn kò gbọdọ̀ exist mọ́. There must not be anything to identify them that they are among us. We don't want any place secluded for them no more. No more. No more South African name after our people in Yoruba name. No more. They deserve no respect. They are beasts. They deserve no respect. Wow. They deserve no respect. Wow. Good work, my brother.
Màmá wa tó pè tán lálẹ́ àti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó pè before then. This is a complete mission. Àwọn èèyàn ló pè é nígbà tí wọ́n sọ last year pé ìdágbédání animals làwọn táwọn sọ yìí. Kódà bàbá tẹ̀ fún àwọn tó wà ní Sábó sílẹ̀, ṣé èyí tó wà ní airport kò ní disrespect ìwọ náà, ìwọ tó wò mí tó níwọ̀n Nàìjíríà. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sá o, àgbàdo ìgbòlò. Mi fẹ́ ṣe what's it called, one or two contributions. Báwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa tó jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí, bóyá wọn mọ àwọn trend tó ń lọ recently, I think in the last 6 months, wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ Crown Prince Saudi pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ what's it called, hard-line Sharia. Wọ́n sọ pé ìwọ̀n gan àwọn nǹkan tó wà nù àdé tó bá ti ní.
Ìyàfọ́ ní kí n nóòtì tí àwọn mi yẹn sọ, èyí tó ti sínkì sórí mi. Irú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi fi jẹ́ kó máa jíńdà mí nìyẹn. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀mí sùúrù àlàgbà, ṣẹ́rí tí wọ́n mi yẹn sọ tó lẹ́ǹkan yẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tó lẹ́ǹkan yẹn, kábà làlàyé. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣe kábà kọ́tọ̀ tó ń ro nínú mi gidi. Wọ́n kọ̀ bá mi tọ́pẹ̀ ọkùnrin. Tọ́pọ̀ tó ṣe fún mi. Ẹ máa bá ti ń lọ jàre ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Okay, so bí oṣù mẹ́fà sẹ́yìn wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ Crown Prince Saudi pé kí ló máa rí sọ̀rọ̀ what's it called, Wahhabism àtàwọn Salafi wọn yẹn. Ó ní láti máa sọ lórí what's it called, Saudi TV pé even gan àwọn what's it called, hadith tán lò wípé òun fẹ́ streamline yẹn, wípé níwọ̀n tí ò bá ti ní lẹ́sẹ̀ múlẹ̀ dáadáa, òun ò ní máa implement ẹ̀ tí ò bá ti wà explicit nínú Quran in terms of judgment wọn. Now, even gan tá bá wo Christianity gan, bá ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn Nàìjíríà kọ́ la ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn ní Europe tàwa ń bí yìí. Ó dà pé gbogbo nǹkan tó wọ Nàìjíríà yẹn, Islam ni o, Christianity ni àgbàlódé pátápátá ni. Then historically ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní a ṣe mistake, ṣẹ́rí history tá a kàn nínú school yẹn ó affect nǹkan rẹpẹtẹ gan-an. Wọ́n máa ń sọ pé Fúlàní mú Islam wọ Nàìjíríà. Islam tó mú wọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n ń tẹrú lọ sáwọn Arábù náà. Wọ́n sọ wọn ó dà pé wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ ń ṣàìwọ̀n kí fẹ́ sọ àwọn slavery kìíní ẹ̀ bó táìmù tó ń rú làwọn sáyẹn náà wọ́n ń ta wọn lẹ́rú lọ Arábù. Ó ní what's it called, one document tí mi ṣe test tọ́wọ́ mi pa recently. Àwọn àtàwọn Kanuri wọ́n máa ń ta àwọn Hausa yẹn lọ sí what's it called ní o sáwọn Arab nation wọn yẹn. So
ètò important is focus ti wà ní state southwest ní ká shut down.
So now
ṣẹ́rí gbogbo history tẹ́ ṣe sọ yẹn kò lè wọ́ọ̀kì mọ́ nínú southwest. A máa ṣẹ̀sìn tiwa gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá. Ẹni bá fi wá ṣẹ̀sìn lọ́dọ̀ wa, kódà bí UK ṣe jẹ́ ìlú tó da yẹn kì í sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ Fakíyẹn kọ́ńtà láti sọ pé àwọn máa ṣẹ̀sìn yẹn báyìí, wọ́n mọ wọ́n yẹn ń gé wọn légungun. Ànẹ́ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ìjọba tó bá fẹ́ gbé pẹ̀lú wa, ó máa live with the new constitution. Ṣẹ́ni kìíní kan ni ṣé Saudi tí wọ́n pa journalist ní embassy Turkey ṣé àwọn èèyàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kan tó gbádùn àbẹ́ mọ̀ pé wọ́n pa journalist yẹn kí lórúkọ journalist yẹn gé máa wá jáde nísìn he was killed in Turkey embassy tó kọ́kọ́ deny yẹn.
Wọ́n ti kọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan tó wà nù military ìgbà tán lọ military ó ní pé àwọn mùsùlùmí ni wọ́n because Christian ni mi bọ̀ mi láwọn family mùsùlùmí ó ní pé àwọn àwọn Hausa bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń dé bàǹtẹ̀ wọ inú mọ́ṣáláṣí gan ni wípé òun gan tó jẹ́ military gan tóun ní àjẹsára díẹ̀díẹ̀ kóun tó lọ kírun gbà mí gan òun máa ń fẹ́ yọ àwọn kìnìún yẹn kúrò lára pé àwọn ti tàwọn lọ́rùn yẹn wọ́n tún máa pè wọ́n olórúkọ kan tó ń sọ wípé wọ́n máa ń pè wọ́n gbà mí ti gbàgbé orúkọ yẹn tó máa ń pè àwọn Yorùbá Muslim bíi wípé even gan àwọn ò lè gbé irun kan dúró lẹ́yìn táwọn so gbogbo nǹkan tí ò sí ń bẹ̀ tí à ń try láti patch wọ̀nyí a mọ̀ pé like ara wa but we are just trying to patch things that will not work and at the end of the day tá a bá ṣọ́ra well we thank God ṣá wípé ojú everybody ti ń là èmi gan ti ń ṣe awareness fáwọn tèmi náà lè díẹ̀ báyìí.
ó sì máa là tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá tó bá di kó oró pátápátá ṣe rí internet lè ṣe kò ń ṣe gbogbo history ṣe rí àwọn ọmọ mi tó pè tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan yìí àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ tèmi fi máa ń káàkà tí wọ́n nìyẹn Sáádé ṣe kíní kan mi pẹ̀lú Sáádé ṣe ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú tó wà lẹ́nu sí i tó wà lẹ́nu sí ni pé ká fọ́ gbogbo pátápátá bọ̀tí ta fẹ́ fọ́ yẹn wọ́n ní ká má sọ síta ká gbé sábẹ́ kù ò ń bọ̀ ní Amẹ́ríkà ó wá dé Murtala Muhammed ó wá ń wo wọ́n dì síyàwó ẹ̀ ó ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ ó ń disrespect ìyàwó ẹ̀ níṣojú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n á ní ìwọ́ká ìwé wo ló bá kà kò fẹ́ rí new passport ẹ̀ Nigerian passport ní Germany tó wà ní Amẹ́ríkà tó wà Awúsá ló ṣe máa wá determine ìjọ tó máa wá gba passport yẹn fún ẹ àìgbọ́n sókè láti Germany.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ brother mi ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà ọ̀nà àmọ́ adé ilẹ̀ lérí ṣe rí èmi ń dúpẹ́ everyday by day because mo rí pé ìyà tó ń wà lójoojúmọ́ bọ̀ kò tí tó. I was in Nigeria in February, March mo in Nigeria. Mo ń ṣe little things tẹ́mi náà lè ṣe láti sọ fún àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ ṣe báyìí Yorùbá ń lọ, Yorùbá yẹyẹ ni many of them wọ́n ṣe ló ń fi náà fi ń ṣe. Pé what is it? Honestly, tó wà ní Nigeria ni o.
3 months from now, everybody lọ kọ sílẹ̀. Nígbà tí yàn bá lè débi iṣẹ́ tó ń béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní títí tó ń sọ fún pé ṣé wọ́n ti gbọ́ tó ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo títí ti blọọkì ní Yorùbá nation ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti blọọkì gbogbo títí ó máa wá mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́yìn bá wọn sọ nígbà tẹ́ wá lé yẹn torí pé mo rí kódà pé ti padà sí Germany àbí torí pé nọ́mbà tẹ́ fi ń pè wọ́n á ṣẹ̀ wá pè é pé aláyé ọ̀rọ̀ wà láìtàláì by end of this year I must shut down the whole Southwest.
Ṣẹ́rí lè tẹ̀sán yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀. Mo ń try láti so ń sìn mo ṣe wá padà many of them wọ́n tún wá ń realize ń sìn ṣé tí wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ó dá ká lọ so nǹkan tó kù tán ti gbà sí mi lẹ́nu ń sìn mo ń jẹ́ kó yé wọn wípé ẹni bá ti ní change díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó bá máa ra stove ẹni tó bá máa ra cold pot ẹni tó bá máa ra food pot ìpẹ́jẹ́ gà mo ní máa rà sí ìyẹn náà tí ìgbà sí mi lẹ́nu ń sìn ìyẹn nìkan mi lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ mélòó mo lè ṣe.
ẹlòmíì tó bá bẹ́tà fún gan ní sọ bẹ́tà kó padà sóko ọkọ máa dàrú pátápátá ká tó bá
pátápátá I know.
pé kò ní dàgbò yẹn bá bá irọ́ ni.
I know.
2011
ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀
lọ wo Tottenham fún 7 days gbogbo ẹ̀ gbóná gidi tí building tó laná iná gidi gbogbo building tí ó wálẹ̀.
So secondly ẹ jọ ẹ̀yin gangan fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ilé ẹ má bínú ẹ kú iṣẹ́ gan a sì máa nídìí yín gan wàláhì a sì máa nídìí yín táìmù ẹ̀sìn kò sì kú díẹ̀ báyìí. Jù báyìí lọ bó jẹ́ ní daytime ẹ jọ bó jẹ́ 4 to 5 hours ẹ máa fi sùn. Ẹrù ju yín ẹ ti rù gan.
Àyàn nírú ní nǹkan tí yàn gbé dání.
Ẹ jọ 4 to 5 hours ẹ bó ó kéré jù minimum ẹ máa fi sùn ẹ jọ tó lọ táìmù ṣì ń bọ̀ ẹ jọ ẹ ṣé gan.
Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, I don't joke with my health. I've lost weight and it's normal. If you're doing the nature of what I'm doing, when you only lose weight.
Kálẹ́ o.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta o. Ẹ kú ètò.
Àwa nìyẹn láti London.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir, oh, God bless you sir. Ó máa ń ká mi lára pé mi ò lè join torí mo sick díẹ̀ ni. Ọ̀tá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Àmín Jésù Kristi. Ẹ wò ó ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn gan lẹ́ẹ̀kan gbólóhùn bẹ̀ gangan ni àti màmá tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé ká fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ yán-yán.
Fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá. Yán-yán.
Pátápátá. Yán-yán pátápátá.
Mo ti show yín. Cherry ẹ má bínú wọ́n mi. Cherry Oxford Stack ọ̀tá máa ń wò yẹn ká love yẹn so much. Bọ́ǹbù lọ sórí ẹ̀gbà gbòògbò ni.
Oh my goodness.
O lè mọ̀ because wọ́n ṣe túnṣe ní bí a bí 40-50 years ago. Ìran kò sí structure ní Nàìjíríà so kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó wálẹ̀ kó sí. Tó bá wálẹ̀ kó
pátápátá ká máa tún ṣà.
Àwa máa tún ṣà.
Àtúnṣà. Ẹ wo ṣe rí èmi ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ sì máa ń sọ even nǹkan tí n bá join ètò mo máa ń sọ. Kọ́ ẹ nídìí pé bóyá wọ́n kó bọ́ ńlẹ̀ àbí wọ́n kó nǹkan ńlẹ̀ wọ́n kó fáwọn ọmọ wọn jẹ́ ká rí nídìí láti rí ìbọn ká tó sọ pé bí a máa jà. Ṣé rí gbogbo ìtẹ́ tí ń ṣe lásán gan ẹni tí ò bá lójú or ẹni tó bá ti kú ló máa sọ pé àárí kankan. There is a lot of changes nínú gbogbo movement tẹ̀tí ń fòlè. There is a lot of changes, positive changes. And tẹ́ bá notice election tí wọ́n ṣe lọ wọ́n ríyàn ṣé ẹ notice pé wọ́n ríyàn jáde vote. You are making a lot of impact. Ṣé wá rí nísìnyí ibi tá à ń lọ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí màá mi tán sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa June 12 after June 12. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àmì Jésù Kristi ṣe rí a need láti kó bọn ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ kínní kan ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní àgbọ̀dọ̀ máa fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí máa sọ̀rọ̀ yá ti yé yín. Northern Ireland ṣe é rántí issue IRA ẹ ṣáà ti mọ IRA irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ti yé yín tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé IRA wọn ò ní mọ àwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ nǹkan tá a máa lò ara àwọn nǹkan tá a máa lò fún wọn nìyẹn. Ẹni bá mọ kẹ́mísì ẹni bá mọ nǹkan pò ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ẹbí lẹ́kan ni wọ́n lọ nílẹ̀ Yíbò tán lọ ju nǹkan sí. Gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú wa yẹn pátápátá let's deal with them first. Àwọn la máa kọ́kọ́ deal pẹ̀lú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nígbà tí àjáde wọlé tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá wọn tí wọ́n jáde àti envoy àti convoy tí wọ́n wọlé padà. Ìta ò ṣe bọ́ sí ilé ò ṣe lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo.
Ẹ jẹ́ ìṣàlàyé kan fún imọ́ mi. Mo witness traffic gan. Èmi àti olóyè tá à ń jáde tá à ń padà. With heavy security convoy and we could not get out of that traffic for 3 hours. Traffic ni wọ́n sọ yóò. Now, can I imagine can shut down that road network properly that it's only
you can imagine.
Mo bọ́lẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò yìí, mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí analyse oríṣiríṣi lórí mi pé so traffic lásán ló lè dá wàhálà lẹ́ báyìí.
Ló lè dá wàhálà lẹ̀.
Bọ̀dé George náà ń bọ̀ lórí that same route. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí, kódà ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, traffic yẹn, àwọn tó bá ń wo broadcast yìí lè testify sí.
A lè lò ó ìdí ẹrántí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Ábùjá gan ẹrántí lockdown.
Títí dijọ́ kejì lèmi ìbára tẹ̀ láyè kọjá tó dáwà sí ìlú tí kí á lo heavy security àfi push ẹ̀ jáde àwọn kan sùn mọ́júmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Títí di bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ wọ́n sùn mọ́júmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. A Lagos Ibadan expressway dẹ̀ ni mo ń sọ ẹ̀.
Bùràdàràdà ò imagine.
Káwá kàn wo ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbèsè kù. Ti wo ẹlòmíì nù wọn. Ìta ló ti máa coordinate governorship tó ń ṣe nínú state ẹ̀.
Ìyẹn tí wọ́n bá rẹ̀mí ṣe. Kò tí ì yé yín ẹni tó bá ní Yorùbá nation yìí pé a ní actualize ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ láti máa ṣe á fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ dì ní tọmọtọmọ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Kristi.
Me, Mr. Jubayan.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Sherry, let me say this. The number is pinned there, plus 4475 94050979. I think we're all going to níbikíbi tẹ̀sí láǹfààní àti máa wò wá àtàwọn tó máa tún wò nígbà tó bá tún wò lè mọ́ mọ́ fi sílẹ̀ báyìí nígbà káwọn èèyàn lè pè wọlé torí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn yàn gan máa sọ síta mo gbádùn màmá wa tó pè tán yẹn pé gbogbo sábó kápẹ́ lórúkọ mi ẹ ṣe gan màmá mi ẹ kọ́ sórí ètò màmá rere. ẹ̀mí ò ti di background yín ẹ̀mí ò ti di background pátápátá àti ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Okay, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi báyìí?
Completely à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́.
Èmi nìyẹn.
Mo ní kí yín ẹ kú iṣẹ́ gan-an ètò Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa rọra torí a ní ìdí yín o kẹ́dẹ̀ máa rest. Èdùmọ̀lá wà pẹ̀lú yín lágbára Ọlọ́run kankan ò ní ṣe yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nǹkan tí mo kàn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ ni nípa ti ọ̀rọ̀ ti Èkó tí a fẹ́ lọ ṣe ìnura nìyẹn. Mo kàn ní fẹ́ ká jọ ọ́ ká fi ọgbọ́n tó torí pé àwọn ìkàwé yìí.
Àtẹ̀tí mo any confirmation for that so anybody
ká
má
má
worry
tẹ̀
for
ká
now.
jọ because nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ ó pọ̀ o because wọ́n dá aṣọ gbogbo àwọn bàbá ìka wọ̀nyẹn nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n ti lọ dá aṣọ gbogbo tí káwa náà ti gbà wá táwa ní
àwọn bàbá burúkú yẹn ṣe rí mọ́mí
àwọn ìka burúkú.
Nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ Bọ̀dé George lẹ́ẹ̀kan àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ nígbà tájọ pàdé nínú tráfíkì tí mò ń sọ yìí àjọ wà ní tráfíkì yẹn náà ni o àdẹjọ fẹ́ ara gbára torí àwọn security fẹ́ máa ṣe kínní ṣé rí gbogbo wọn owó lọ́kọ̀ máa fẹ́ fi ṣe jàǹbá ni àwọn fúnra wọn lẹ́mìí kan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí.
bẹ̀sẹ̀ ìta ni àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ni ká má because nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ bà kíní jẹ́ ni wọ́n lọ ra aṣọ wọ́n ti lọ ra gbogbo àwọn kíní aṣọ wọ́n ti lọ print rẹpẹtẹ láti pé kán lè wọ ká má lè mọ because nítorí a mọ̀ pé èrò máa pọ̀ láti lè wo àárín wa láti wo lè wo àárín wa kán máa da àṣọ kán máa bà kan jẹ́ kán máa jó kan kán máa sọ pé àwa ló ṣe Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní fún ọ ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni onímọ̀ọ́sẹ̀ sọ pé ní agbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo eléyìí tá a máa dákọ̀ máa tì yẹn náà ok ká sì yẹn lẹ́ka ìtìyẹn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà ní agbára Ọlọ́run àdúró tì yín Ọlọ́run ní padà lẹ́yìn yín o lágbára Ọlọ́run àdúrà gbogbo wa máa gbà lórí yín gbogbo àwọn bàbá burúkú táwọn ò tẹ̀ ní ronú àtọ̀ pé kí ló ń ṣe àwa Yorùbá ṣé irú for example ká ní pé irú bàbá eléyìí tó ń pèrè ní Tinubu kó jẹ́ sáwa la wà bí Haúsá lè rí Haúsá kó lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó sọ pé ìlú kan ló máa ṣe fún ọ lè gbúrò wọn rárá bẹ̀tì kí ló dé tọ́nà pé wọ́n ń pààyàn wọ́n ń ṣe àtìyàwó ẹwò ìyàwó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìtìjú ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o wàhálà ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ máa wọ́n lágbára Ọlọ́ọ̀ba wọ́n máa gbélé fún mi ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ní òun dalẹ̀ tàbí ó bá ní òun ṣépè àtẹ̀yí tó ní òun ṣépè bí ẹni orí ara ẹ̀ àti fámìlì ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣépè fún ìkọ́kọ́ òtítọ́dọ̀ yín lágbára Ọlọ́run Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín ẹ máa bá fẹ́ lọ.
ẹ ṣé gan ni abadago mẹ́rin à ń gbé ìtàn yẹn wálẹ̀ I take a lot of rest for those yes I've lost quite a lot of weight. I do a lot of milkshake. I do eat a lot of fruit. I've been drinking a lot of, eating a lot of, not drinking, eating a lot of mango. I love the mango. The benefit of what is on the ground is just too much, but we need to get it done properly, not in this shaku system that we're already in. So I still have one more video. Professor Banji Akintoye saw. This was the interview I did with him. When I was asking him, irú government ogun la máa ṣe, irú ìjọba ogun la máa ṣe, ìyẹn la máa gbọ́ ká tó kápá ètò náà. So màá gbé kọ́ọ̀lì yìí, àwa sáré gbọ́ fídíò yẹn. So maybe if we have time, I'll tún gbé call there. But at 4 o'clock, we will bring the broadcast to an end. Plus 46, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sọ. Láti bó lẹ ti ń pè yìí plus 46 ìlú wo nìyẹn?
Àti Sweden.
Oh Sweden àwọn òlú tó pọ̀ tó 20 million àbọ̀ tó 20 million lọ́dọ̀ yín.
No, tó 20 million.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣayé ìgbádùn dẹ́wà. 12 ṣe ń gbọ́ tó Lagos State ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sàn.
So Monica Kino, I think it's my second time calling.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Àmì tó ṣe kókó jù nìyẹn.
àti Mr. Sunday Igboho náà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn náà Ọlọ́run àgbẹ̀ fún wa Ọlọ́run ní ká gbà àtẹ̀tí gbà ní àti lọ. Inshallah bí kúrò láti láì. Àwọn onímọ̀ kò wọlé lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ pa ọ̀rọ̀ sábò.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, mo gbádùn wa.
Ìṣẹ́ náà ló wá pò ọ̀sọ̀mọ̀ Èkó ní mí. Ọjọ́ Alábà bàbá mi nìyẹn ló sí mi nìyẹn. Gbogbo Alábà àgbo yẹn. Àní àlè sẹ́mìtì àwọn Haúsá ló máa tọ́jà.
Àwọn ni.
Àwọn tó máa bá wa jà lórí ilẹ̀ wa.
Àwọn tó ti yà. Ẹ rántí last year December wọ́n pa chairman àwọn ní kẹ̀kẹ́ napel mo ti gbàgbé area yẹn up till now wọ́n lè sọ pé bíbá ìlẹ́ni yẹn wà nígbà tá à ní control à ní database à ní fingerprint pé ẹni tó tẹ̀ pààyàn yìí o ẹ̀ka tẹ̀ wá trace ẹ̀ lọ sí bíbá yìí it's a nasty country Nigeria is not a country at all.
So this is too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Oyè mi. Òun ni Ọlọ́run owó school tẹ máa san ẹ bá kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ sí private owó gangan lẹ máa san kò sí nígbà tí yàn bá fẹ́ kọ́ wà ní below kínní Haúsá ọ̀dẹ̀ kí àgbogbo wàhálà táwọn ń ṣe táwọn tẹ̀ rán ọmọ lọ sí kíní kan Haúsá because ti mọ̀ pé èdè làwọn máa sọ tó máa fi dé position bí tó fẹ́ lọ ẹ wo kódà tí bá tẹ̀ ń wo news lẹ́nu ìgbà tí mo dé lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí bá ń wo àwọn news wọn ṣé mo pé nísìnyí reflection iṣẹ́ máa ń wá sọ́kàn mi pé so ilé tó tẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí Haúsá ni ẹ̀rí tó máa dé wọ́n ṣòkan ní ànákọ́ ni kinní kan mineral water kinní kan ó ṣàjókòó síbẹ̀ ló dé fìlà yẹn mo ṣàwọn pé so gbogbo tẹ́lẹ̀ tá a máa ń rí wọn yẹn ta kò máa ń rò pé ọba ti dé fìlà kan àṣàwọn gangan lọ́wọ́ in the big position ọwọ́ akó Yorùbá àti Igbo tó máa kọ̀wé bí secretary tó máa jẹ́ PA wọn.
Last time tó ṣe ń bọ̀ lágbègbè ní January.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ìṣòro ṣe ó lè dé ọdún mi ní àgbọ̀tún rẹ̀. Client mi. Mo ti débẹ̀ bí fọ́kọ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ́dì inú. Àwọn àlọ́ àtẹ́lá small be lie. Could you believe that I'm still there? Nítorí 1 kg.
Ẹgbẹ́ contraband ni wọ́n fi wá dá ẹjọ́ tẹ̀lé flight.
Irọ́ 2 kg 1 kg wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lé 23 ó di 24 25 mo dẹ̀ sort ẹ̀ out lórí sorting out báyìí yìí wà láì mo dẹ̀ padà síbẹ̀ mo sì ní láì pé 2 hours láti tó clear mi boy dem destroy everything.
Nígbà tó wọ́n travel rí adé máa wò pé Yorùbá wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pàwọ́ là ń travel jù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n mọ̀ pàwọ́ là ń travel jù. Ẹ wá mọ̀ tó máa ń ṣe wọ́n now ẹ mọ̀ pé whatever passport or residency tẹ́ bá gbé dání òun á máa wá wò pé báwo lọ ṣe fún àwa ní residency yẹn lọ́hùn wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé àwọn làwọn lé wa kúrò ní lórí ilẹ̀ wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
because àwọn
ó tún wo pálí yẹn báyìí.
ó máa wò lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin máa wò léraléra ni. abẹ́ lè ní pé kóun lọ gbé sábẹ́ iná bígbà tẹ́ pé òun ló fún yín látọ̀hún. bọ̀wọ́ ti gbàgbé pé àwọn làwọn lé wa kúrò pẹ̀lú àwọn Yorùbá lórí burúkú kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ tiwa tí gbogbo wa fi lọ ń ṣe second class citizen níbi táwa tọ́lọ́n dẹ̀ kẹwàá díẹ̀ ta fi ń tọ́jú family ta fi ń tọ́jú ara lé ẹ ṣé gan ni àmàlẹ́bá thank you very much. It's almost 3:30 so let us Canada again okay but a máa láti gbọ́ ohun tí bàbá wa sọ in terms of the kind of government system we need to do as well. Hello kọ́là mi mo mọ ẹni tó ń pè láti Canada ẹ bá wa máa gbóhùn sókè à ń gbọ́ yín.
Okay hello.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
Ìyá mi ní dárúkọ mi. So boy kan sọ fún mi mo ní àwọn printers ní Ìbàdàn kí n tó kúrò nílé almost 15 years ago. Ní Yemẹtu wọ́n kó 300 t-shirts tí wọ́n lọ print fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ the same person ló kó ti Oòduà àti ti Yorùbá nation wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní kí bọ́ọ̀ yẹn take picture ó lóun ò lè take ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn àmọ́ àmọ́ pé òun ló ń take ẹ̀. So ní Yemẹtu nìbàdàn ibẹ̀ náà ti print ẹ̀ 300 péré ní wọ́n kó fún wọn 300 each fún Yorùbá nation fún Oòduà People's Congress. The same person dẹ̀ ló gbéṣẹ́ yẹn fún wọn gbọ̀ngbọ̀n yẹn lòun ò lè take picture ẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa mọ̀ ẹ́ pé òun ló ń take ẹ̀ so kán note ẹ̀ káwọn ti Ìbàdàn note ẹ̀. Secondly
ẹni sùúrù ẹjẹ gbẹ́rẹ́ so wọ́n ti tún ṣe t-shirt yẹn nípò mi ní Ìbàdàn lẹ́ ń sọ nísìn.
Yes ní Yemẹtu.
Okay. All right.
So kán lọ note ẹ̀. Yes, ní Yemetu nìbàdàn. 300 each. Yeah, so boy yẹn lòun lè take picture fún ọmọ mẹ́kùn ló ń take care. Secondly, mo wà ń bì ṣẹ́rí mo máa ń help àwọn tó bá àwọn immigrants tó bá wá láti ríṣẹ́ ni. Do you know for the past 6 months, 70% of immigrants tó wá tí mo dẹ̀ bá get iṣẹ́ níbí, they are from the southwest, Yoruba ni wọ́n, tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Now the number of people tó wá sí Canada, Nigeria ló ń top list yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dìde pick àwọn yẹn láti southwest ni kẹ́ máa rí brain drain tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ mú eré ni. Now tí n bá fẹ́ wọ́n sá wá síbí ni. Tí n bá fẹ́ mo máa ń ṣe training online. So whenever I want to do my own, mo máa ń introduce ara mi, màá sọ pé I'm from Yoruba nation, but mo gbọ́dọ̀ dárúkọ Nigeria. Ọmọ nǹkan tí mo máa kàn ní from Nigeria, I'm a Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé láì ni mò ń sọ, ẹni ni wọ́n rí pé mò ń sọ. So àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wá rò pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ tún dárúkọ ẹ̀, mo ní mò ń sọ. Okay, Malaysia mo ti wá síbí ní 15 years ago ni mo wà Malaysia ni mo ti máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ipò máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sí kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣe rí ní the next few months gbogbo àlàmbọ̀ lé o. Sector lastly ẹjọ́ tán bá lè rí mi ò rẹ́ tó ń lọ lé ni mo ní access sí flag UK àti flag US. Each protest or rally tá a bá ń lọ kán máa paint ẹ̀ kán máa sún níná. Ìyẹn ló máa call attention all these international media tí wọ́n ń sá sẹ́yìn. Bàbá ń sún ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Good. Exactly. Bàbá fi lè máa ṣe ṣẹ́rí ìyẹn tó lọ́tọ̀ ó tó lọ́tọ̀. Ti Saudi ti Israel tàbá jù sínú íǹkì ẹ̀jẹ̀ tá jù sínú íǹkì blue kí á ní gbogbo media máa ní wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Because àwọn locals gbogbo problem tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa àti Saudi ni àti Israel ọ̀rọ̀ religion ṣìtàn tó fi mú wa lórí táwa náà dẹ̀ kórì bọ̀. So that is all I have to say. Ẹ ṣe ẹ kú iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín.
Kalẹ̀ láǹfààní màá pọ̀ sí coming through here from now just for me to play the last video tí a ti prepare fún wa. Ìbéèrè tí mo bí bàbá wa nígbà tí mo interview wọn, this was about some few months back around March kọ́ni tí mo láǹfààní tí wọ́n wá kí bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho nílé wọn á jókòó mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ fún just few minutes. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀n tí wọ́n sọ nínú interview náà.
Welfare of our people. That's all. That's it. Aula saw himself as the servant of the people.
Thank you very much.
That's it. And the government of the Yoruba nation will return to that. It doesn't matter who it is. The system will be such that could send to Mali break it. Could send to Mali break it. Àwọn politicians wà á lẹ̀ bá wọn jà.
Ṣùgbọ́n ìṣètò ṣe gbàgbọ́ yẹn ti wá dàrú. Therefore, kì í ṣe nǹkan tá a fọwọ́ sí ń dọ̀nà lélẹ̀ yìí o. Nígbà táwọn bàbá wa Awólọ́wọ̀ Azikiwe Ahmadu Bello tán jókòó ní 1950s tán sọ̀rọ̀ federation náà. Kó bá simple fáwọn òyìnbó wọn create 3 regions. Àwa Yorùbá àti àwọn tó wà àwọn ètò kúrò Sókó Ẹ̀dó wọ́n bá wá pọ̀. But each of those people ló ní self-determination tara wọn. So àpapọ̀ àpè ní Western region. Western region ò lè gba self-determination Ẹ̀dó kúrò lọ́wọ́ wọn. So a ṣe ti Western region, a ṣe Eastern region, a ṣe Northern region and so on. Agreement àwa ṣe ń bẹ̀ níjọ́ yẹn ni wípé we are going to be a federation in which all these people will have the right of self-determination. And so on the basis of that, wọ́n wá kó sovereignty wọ́n kó the Western region. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ èrò Western region, Yorùbá, Ẹ̀dó, Ẹ̀jọ́, Yorùbá, Ìṣoko, Ẹ̀ka, Ẹ̀ǹkankan, ètò yín nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ middle belt, team, orúkọ kẹ́mọ́tà máa jẹ́ náà àkótó yìí papọ̀ náà gbogbo méjì àti náà papọ̀ àkópọ̀ tìyín nìyẹn ẹ̀yin tí yìí sì tìyín náà nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá ṣètò ń gbà pé on the basis of that self-ratio each region ló ní confusion ṣara ẹ̀.
Àwọn pẹ̀ ń fọ́lọ̀ kan tí bàbá sọ.
Each region ló kọ constitution ṣara ẹ̀. Each region ní flag ṣara ẹ̀.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Each region ní coastal of arms in here.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Each region ní representative abroad tó ń pè ní high commissioner ní London. Our western region. Ilé tó ń pè ní Nigeria embassy lẹ́yìn our western region lára. Our west that office chief high commissioner western region ní London. Àwọn yìí ti ní tiwọn, àwọn náà ti ní tiwọn. Then each region ló control its own resources. Ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n bá wá ṣe tí owó bá jáde nídìí resources yẹn oníye tax down federal government and federal government. Àwọn region mẹ́ta yẹn ló wá decide pé nǹkan báyìí ní federal government lè ṣe náà. The following things, foreign relation, army, kìnìún kan, and so on and so forth. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo nǹkan yòókù, àwa region lánàá kan wà o. Therefore, the regions were powerful. For instance, Baba Awolowo developed the Western region one year within 2 or 3 years at the federal government logo.
Agbomagbe.
Federal government. In fact, in some cases, I'm having federal government a grant. Chairman, you have to learn grant at the logo. That is it. And so we were able to develop at our own pace, in our own way. And that free education sílẹ̀, kò sí region mìíràn tó lè dá sílẹ̀. Àwọn náà sọ jẹ́ fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀ náà. Àwọn yìí ti try wọn lè ṣe wọ́n tètè yá gbé mi. Ṣòro. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn, each people can develop in their own way. But now ẹ ti wá ṣe láti 1962 díẹ̀ láti gba independent díẹ̀ ẹ ti wá kó gbogbo power wọn yẹn ẹ kó lọ sí federal government ẹ kó lọ sí federal government ẹ kó lọ sí federal government ẹ kó lọ sí wá sábà gbogbo power tó wà ní Nàìjíríà agriculture, education, health, farming, police, everything. One point 98 items, 98 headings. Wọ́n wá ní constitution tí Abdulsalami àtàwọn Fúlàní àti Hausa ṣe fúnra wọn. Wọ́n wá sọ pé we the people of Nigeria ló ṣe. Wọ́n wá ní of the 98 items, 68 ló jẹ́ federal government nìkan ló gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́ kàn.
That's what we are called poverty line.
Of the remaining 30, state governments and the federal government they share.
So out of 98, 68
belong to federal government. The federal government,
Nobody can
the state government. The state government must back down, and then the federal government do it. In effect, we see continue state government.
Well, 20 minutes before the end of the broadcast, it's been a late night broadcast as usual, 29th of May 2021. I appreciate everyone that have stand up to the last minute of the broadcast. Nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe regional government, nígbà wọ́n ṣe sọ, àyà federal government lówó, a tún fún wọn ní grant. Èèyàn mélòó gan ló ní access to grant nínú Nigeria of today? With everything tí wọ́n kó dání sọ́wọ́, the federal took everything in their possession. But do you know who is controlling them? The Hausa and the Fulanis. And just like somebody said, there's no Buhari, dead or alive. The cabal from the southern of Sokoto is controlling us at the bottom. So if you, a Yoruba man, a Yoruba woman, you're coming across my video for the first time, it is the best option we have now to disintegrate out of Nigeria. It can be done peacefully if you think so. But at the back of my mind, I've said this since last year, we must fight our way out of it. Because by fighting, we also prove that we are a real bona fide indigenous people of the land. If we have to take down everything, so be it. Because at the end of the day, there's no structure. Oh, you don't know that? There's no single water in any house into the village in Ibarapa, in Ekiti, Ondo, Kogi, Kwara, Ogun, and even your Lagos that you love so much. There's no water going through in Ikorodu, in Ebutemeta, in Yanopaja, in Alimosho. The politician knows the game very well, and they've used it to their advantage for a very long time. They are no longer stupid people. The Yoruba have spoken, and the determination is a total disintegration out of Nigeria, regardless of whether Britain, America, China, and the rest of all the embassy representing their countries in Nigeria align with it or not. And we are using this opportunity to tell them again, and this is a direct message to all the embassies and the ambassadors representing their country in Nigeria. My name is Olayomi Koiki. The country is going through a turmoil. It is about to break apart. You can decide on your own contingency plan in terms of what would happen. You can speak to our leaders so that they might be able to tell you what we have ahead in terms of a new nation that is about to be built. But please do not take our words as we continue to liberate on a peaceful mission with our people that the Yoruba will disintegrate out of Nigeria. You are representing your country under Nigeria, but it is better that you also advise and inform your governors or your country rather that Nigeria is going to break. That you've listened to a young man called Olayomi Koiki on Koiki Media, and he's telling you right now, today's date, 29th May 2021, is about 15 minutes to 4 a.m. from southwest of the country, that a country called Nigeria is going to break. When it's going to break, no one can say. But this is a direct message to all the ambassadors representing their countries in Nigeria. Nigeria is in a real break-up situation. It will happen. You must advise all your citizens living, working peacefully in Nigeria that they should understand that there is a trouble waiting, because the Fulanese have already told us that they will kill as many of us so that they will remain Nigeria. We would defend ourselves. We don't have any reason to attack any of your embassy, neither any of your citizens residing in Nigeria. But we know that you also know the situation, that the Fulanis that have kidnapped many of the Nigerians, whether they are Igbo, the minorities, the Middle Belt, the Yorubas, they will do the same thing with your own citizen working or living or doing whatever businesses they're doing presently in the day of Nigeria. So what we are advising you is prepare for the emergency evacuation in case the war that you don't expect break up. It might happen anytime, any day. But my direct message to you is, from the media point of view, reviewing everything happening in the last 1 year, Nigeria is on the keg of the gunpowder. It will dust out on anybody at any time. Advise your citizens to be careful in terms of their location and their movement. Nigeria is already on fire. And my advice to all the ambassadors is, take this as a warning and as a precaution, because when things goes the other way around, you will never say you never had it from someone. I am a media practitioner and just a journalist and a consultant as well. My advice is to prepare for the worst case scenario. Also, use this opportunity to advise your representative back in your own land, whether you are American ambassador, the UK ambassador, or the remaining part of the ambassador representing their country in Nigeria. The Nigeria of today, the government is not telling you the truth of what is happening. What is happening is Fulanis have killed many people, and some tribes or some people or a nation called the Yorubas. We are 80 million of us, and we are putting the message to the international community again and again that we will defend ourselves. We would also fight for our self-determination. This is a special announcement directly from myself to you, that you must take this warning, because by not taking the warning, the ISWAP is presently now operating in Nigeria. They are currently in Lagos, they are in Abuja, and they are all over the country. And that means every one of us is no longer safe. Just like my people, the Yorubas are not safe, the Igbo are not safe, the Middle Belt are not safe. We are working hard with so many of your partners around the globe to tell them the danger. But you, as the representative of the country in Nigeria, it will be the best option to get the message to your own country as quickly as possible. Whether it is India, whether it is Turkey, whether it is Cuba, whether it is Jamaica, this message goes to every embassy in Nigeria of today. Once again, 29th day of May, 2021, and the time now is exactly 3:48 a.m. Màá tó wá sọ lédè tiwa kó lè yé gbogbo wọn dáadáa. Èmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí mo fi mẹ́sẹ̀gì yìí fún gbogbo àwọn ambassador tó ń bẹ lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa pé àwọn Fúlàní àti ISWAP àti Boko Haram, àwọn mẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ̀jẹ̀, wọ́n mà ti dé. Ìkéde ni fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin embassy tí ẹ wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa pé kẹ́ kéèsì ara o, nítorí pé bó ṣe ń jí Yorùbá gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ máa jí àwọn ọmọ tiyín náà gbé o. So ó máa bẹ́tà, ó máa rọrùn fún yín kẹ́ tètè sọ fún àwọn tí ó wà ní ìlú yín lọ́hùn, tó jẹ́ àwọn tí wọ́n rán yín wá sí Nàìjíríà tẹ́ fi wá ń ṣe olórí wọn níbí báyìí, pé wàhálà ti wà nínú Nàìjíríà o, ogun ti dé sínú Nàìjíríà, nítorí pé ISWAP tẹ́ à ń sọ yìí, àwọn kan náà ló ń fa gbogbo wàhálà tí gbogbo àgbáyé ò fi gbádùn káàkiri. Wọ́n ti dé sílẹ̀ báyìí o, wọ́n ti wọlé sí wa lára. Ó dẹ̀ kù sẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́ láti máa jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yín tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, àtàwọn tó ń ṣòwò, àtàwọn tó ń kàwé, àtàwọn tó ń gbé nínú Nàìjíríà pé wàhálà ti dé o, ogun ti wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Eléyìí ò dẹ̀ ń ṣeré, nítorí pé a ti ń pé ìkéde yìí láti bí ọdún kan sẹ́yìn nísìn tí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ. Tẹ́ bá wá ní ìtàn à ń sọ kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí òfin àgbáyé tó sọ pé àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tí wọ́n ń pè ní Yorùbá, Yorùbá is about 80 million of us. We will defend our land against the atrocity of the Fulani. The federal government have not been able to defend us, and that is why more people have been killed. Our governors have been kept mute. Our politicians from the House of Representatives and our senator are no longer representing us. And as you can see, the situation is becoming quite worrisome. But a message to you is to take it also to your country as well. The time again is 3:50 a.m. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I'm sure this is also a message to you to keep in your portfolio, to keep in your own document, because one day we might come back to review it, that we warn you that Nigeria that you are thinking is going to work is no longer working. And on that note, that is my message to all the embassy representing and the ambassador in Nigeria of today. So, Batomaka ètò náà nílẹ̀, lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo àwa tí a ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa látìgbà tí a ti ń ṣe ètò náà. Tó bá tún di ìjọ́ mìíràn, a tún máa bára wa pàdé. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti gbọ́, June 12 ní Trafalgar Square, ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde. Ẹ má sọ pé kò kàn mí, iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn tó bá máa dàsìkò kan, wàá máa rìtáyà nínú iṣẹ́ yẹn, ò ní lè wá sílé láti wá ṣe ìsinmi. Iṣẹ́ tó gbà pé ò ń ṣe yẹn tó ń san pound sterling fún ẹ, ẹ fàyè sílẹ̀, ẹ sọ fún ibiṣẹ́ pé June 12 a máa wà ní Trafalgar Square. Tó bá tẹ̀ ń bi wá pé kí ló dé, ká ká máa sọ fún wọn pé nítorí pé Yorùbá fi dá dúró ó dẹ̀ fi lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ tó bá ń sọ pé àwọn kan ló máa lọ àwọn kan náà sọ pé àwọn kan ló máa lọ that means pé gbogbo wa ò ní débẹ̀ nìyẹn o ẹ má jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde tán-tán àwọn tó bá wà ní Amẹ́ríkà nílùú Dallas the same event is going to be happening àwọn kan máa wà ní láti on the 10th of June 11th of June 12th of June right in Washington DC where there will be a 3 days non-stop rally tá bá parí June 12 lágbára Ọlọ́run nílùú òyìnbó màmá wa kan sọ lórí ètò tí a ṣe ní àná pé àwa jọ gbogbo wa àjọ wa mú wíkẹ́ndì kan wíkẹ́ndì yẹn náà ẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé wẹ́dà dẹ̀ ti ń da nílùú òyìnbó báyìí à á sùn síwájú number 10 Downing Street láṣẹ Èdùmàrè tó bá máa tó gbà yẹn à á sọ time à á sọ date tí gbogbo wa pátápátá à á ṣomi gbóná wá à á gbé oúnjẹ wá à á gbé sandwich wá à á ṣe bígbà tá à ń lọ fún night vigil à wá lọ kóra wa jọ síwájú number 10 Downing Street tó bá ń bi wá pé kí ló ṣe wá à á sọ fún wọn pé ogun tó dé tẹ̀ fi dá sí yìí ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó pa gbogbo ìran wa ní ìtorí ẹ̀ la ṣe wá ń sùn síwájú number 10 Downing Street kódà à make sure pé Boris Johnson gan ní ráyè láǹfààní àti sùn nítorí pé a máa pariwo látago 12 títí dago 6 láàárọ̀ ni tí a máa lùlù a máa fún fèrè ìgbà yẹn á ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ọdún yìí náà ni ẹ lọ máa gbáradì fún enough is enough the international community cannot continue to remain deaf when our people are being killed, men, raped, and that means we must continue to fight for the freedom and the liberation of our people. There's so many groups out there, but one thing is, let us not give up. Let us continue to do what we have to do. We will occupy number 10 Downing Street before the end of the year. But June 12th is the day that we will start with the first peaceful rally. Just like we did last year on the October 1st rally, let us all join hands together. Also, if you have to join those in Germany, I'm aware there's a program on the 5th of June. Please keep an eye on all the messages that is going around through different platforms so that you will not say, oh, boy, tó bá no gbọ́ yẹn irọ́ ló ń pa ìtorí pé òfin fàyè sílẹ̀ ni. Ẹ fàyè sílẹ̀ nísìnyí o ìtorí pé ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa òun là ń jà fún. Everyone will say, it might not concern me now, but remember, each time you land at Muritala Mohammed Airport, the Hausa man is waiting for you, trying to search all your undies right in front of your wife, right in front of your children. And if you're lucky not to be searched and you get out of the airport, remember, you can be picked up by the wrong person right from the time you're making your way to your village. Let us defend and fight it now. Don't think it is about Chief Sunday Igboho. It's not about Koiki Media. It's not about all the other media. It's about each and every one of us. People will ask different questions. They will say, why are we doing this? It's not about religion. Religion has got nothing to do with what we are fighting for. But one day, the whole system will be put on halt and shut it down. And that way, there will not be any movement within Southwest. That will not be announced. It's not something that we will say, Nijo, bye, I must shut it down. You will wake up one day and they'll be telling you no movement from point A to B. If you're in Canada as well, set up any rally that will also benefit you. If you're in any part of the globe, work together. That's why you all have different groups. This should be your discussion now. June 12th should be another day that we want to tell the international community that we have had enough. Enough is enough, and we must end Nigeria so that the next generation does not go through what we are going through. We are not going to blame our parents that never did anything, but we will blame ourselves for listening and refuse to do the right thing. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I say, have a very good morning until when next I'll be on again. So we played the last, anthem just to say a very good morning, and I'll be back same time anytime you see me again. And for all your support, we appreciate it as well. Your prayers, your donation. As a media practitioner, I've said it so many times, it is the public that we demand your support from. And that support is legitimate, even as a lot of you will say as well. And on that note, this is the anthem of the Yoruba nation again, before we call it a day. Okay, let's play it from here. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fún orílẹ̀-èdè wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga falẹ̀. This is the anthem. If you know it, sing along with me. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀-èdè wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga falẹ̀. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Ó dàárọ̀.